All right. Since I know there's a bit of a delay between StreamYard and YouTube, I'm gonna start the StreamYard stream just a few moments sooner because I know it takes a few moments to get pushed to YouTube. So, how's everybody doing? Let's see. Uh, 9 o'clock on the dot. Yes. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Gonna mute that and give a thumbs up. What up, Jimmy? How you doing this evening? Tony, what's going on? All right, so I'm going to give you guys, if you guys are so inclined, Susie, Susie, your your stickers are in the mail, like literally in the mail. I put them in the mail earlier this week, and I have some surprises in there. So TJ Murray says, "Good evening, Jimmy. What's up? Tony, what's up? Susie, what's up?" I'm like, barbecue. Oh, that's me. That's me. That was my own comment. So if you are able to join, if all you have to do is copy the link and follow the instructions, and you can join us on the live stream. And when I say us, I mean me. So Quentin, Quentin, it seemed like Quentin just watched last week's video about the ghost kitchen or the cloud kitchen branded ghost kitchen, if that makes sense. So he just watched that video, it seems like earlier today, and he has a lot of questions. Don't blame this on me. I'm not blaming it on you. I actually set up the live stream before I even saw your comment, but because I'll be completely honest and transparent with you. After 5 years of doing live streams, I have plumb run out of ideas for live streams. Like seriously, run out of ideas. So Susie says, I hope you added a hologram sticker. Those are cool. I did add a few holograms. So the only bad thing, Susie, is and now that I think about it, the when I posted the pictures of those stickers, it probably was a good year, maybe a year and a half ago. And the majority of like the glitter stickers and other stuff like that, they're gone. But you got a fair amount of stickers, Susan. You got a fair amount of stickers. Um, I am woo. I opened the jar up, so I can't shake it to show the bubbles. Quentin says, "Hey, yo." Tony says, "Susie." Jimmy says, "Quentin." Mark says, "Happy New Year, dashing everybody." Yes, indeed, sir. How you doing, Mark? Ooh, yeah. Gonna pour, gonna pour half of that. Oh, I'm about to say, where did I do my? We got the orange monster, zero sugar. Gosh, I'm sorry if you see me fidgeting. It's because I don't know if I've talked about it very much on the live stream, but Quentin, I know I told you about how I hurt my heel, or I feel like I hurt my Achilles tendon, and it has been giving me the blues lately. And I even went to the doctor today. I went to see an orthopedist. They had an X-ray done. Of course, they didn't see anything in X-ray. I'm like, it's not the bone, but of course, the protocol says they have to do an X-ray first before they can do MRI, which I have to get an authorization for. Which means that I won't be able to get an MRI for another 7 business days, possibly. So I'm waiting.
What insurance you got?
United Healthcare,
Is that just like the standard, or just
I guess. I mean, I don't. Uh, some of us were not in the military, and can't go to the VA. I feel like I knew where this is going.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Look, I was fat. Okay, still am fat. Couldn't get into the military.
There were some big bodies in there, brother. Trust me. They would have got.
Oh,
They
I,
would have hooked you up.
listen. Let me just tell you. So, all right, hold on. Let me. Jimmy called that a 2 ounce pour. Hell no, it was not a 2 ounce pour. Actually, it was a 4 ounce pour. All right, so hold on. Let's see. Susie says thank you. Buzz barbecue. What up? What up? Um, Tony says great drink you got there, sir. I'm on the shine tonight too. All right. Susie says, oh, two things, everyone. My son got his badge and was sworn in as a police officer Monday.
Nice.
And yesterday his son was born. Nice, nice. What up, Tony? How you doing, man? Russell's. All right, let's see. So, I want to say in case you guys don't know, but you guys have seen Tony. So, Tony, turn your phone sideways. Yeah, now I can see your big ass bald head. All right. So, in case you guys don't remember, Tony has been to the house, and he was in a video years ago when I was doing some welding. I did some welding for him, and then he was in a video where he came and he picked up some brisket, and I sliced up the brisket for him. I waited specifically for him to slice up the brisket so he could see it in person, and then I went to Tony's house, but I don't think I filmed any videos when I was there at your house because I was just passing through. And then the last, I won't say last interaction, but we've linked up and chopped it up a few times, but never done any other videos. So I guess we're overdue for a video. All right. You said you'll be back up here next month. All right. Yo, it's too cold, man. It's too cold. It's freaking cold. Dude, let me just tell you, I saw some baby backs at Sam's tonight. They were on sale. I was like, you know what? I don't need to cook any ribs, but let me just grab a couple packs of ribs so that I can sell some ribs in the next couple days. But I'm like, damn, I gotta get outside and actually cook them things. It's cold. And it's a long walk between my house and my garage.
It ain't that long.
It's long when I'm trudging in the snow and it's 20 degrees outside, dog.
You got that shovel. Hell.
I'm not shoveling my driveway. No, y'all on some stuff. All right, so let's see. Susie says, Quentin, what you making tonight?
I did chicken thighs, bone in with the skin on, by the way, because those are the best. And a baked potato because I'm lazy.
Buzz says I'm actually back in DC for a while. Been here since New Year's Eve. That's what's up, man.
It's a party.
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Well, not DC right now. DC is locked down. DC is
dude, the security in DC is just ridiculous at times.
You should see my building, bro. Like,
really?
We're chained in around the building. It's
What up, Marcus? How you doing this evening? He says, aloha, everyone. Steven is here. He says, hey, yo, Dash It family. Good evening. All right. So before I forget. So, Quentin, real quick, I tell you my I called the recruiter after high school story. Okay.
This is wait. Which branch?
Air Force. I was only going to go Air Force.
Get this.
The only gun Air Force. I knew better than to try to do some other stuff, man. I'm smart, dog.
Clearly, you try to go to Air Force. That's what I should have done. Hell.
I'm smart. I wanted to become a pilot. Like, seriously, I still would love to fly. I really like
bucket list item. To be a pilot. You have to be an officer to be a pilot. There's no enlisted pilots.
I didn't know that.
Could you call and ask me? I would have told you.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, all right. So my, high school was high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my freshman year, I played around. I didn't do what I needed to do. I ended up having to repeat some courses. My sophomore year, freshman year, I had to repeat some courses in summer school. Sophomore year, I was good. Junior year, it was, I won't say the same thing, but I ended up having to repeat Spanish, right? So repeated Spanish, and the whole thing was, the reason why is because my first 2 years, basically I had pushovers for teachers. So my third year, I walked into the class and the guy says, hello, my name is Dr. Gross. These are the last words in English you'll hear out of my mouth. And that was it. I proceeded to fail his course. right? So that was Spanish 3. So because I failed that course, I couldn't do anything extracurricular, no sports. Well, my senior year, I finally got on the straight and narrow. A couple of my buddies, my classmen were like, and they're like, oh man, track, track, track. I'm like, whatever. My advisor was the track coach. All right, his name was Baker, right? So I can't remember his first name, but I think it was Herman Baker actually. So, but Mr. Baker was my track coach, and he was real southern. He'd be like, "Oh, son, you gonna come out? You gonna be on my you gonna be on my track team?" I'm like, Baker, I ain't gonna be on no damn track team. I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, nah, you gonna be on my track team. He's like, I'm gonna have you. Oh, Tony, so either put some headphones in or mute the YouTube video and just watch the live stream on StreamYard, or we'll hear feedback. All right. So thank you. So I'm like, Bake, I'm not running, right? He's like, no, you ain't gonna have to run nothing. He's like, you gonna throw him a shot put. I'm like, all right, Big, whatever.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Exactly, right? He's like, you gonna throw him a shot put. And I'm like, all right, blah, blah, blah. Well, what do I have to do? He's like, well, you gonna pick the ball up, you're gonna throw it down, you're gonna do this, da, 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 da. Then, and no, we ain't doing none of that. I just pushed it, right? I was strong. So he's like, oh, you
Oh,
gonna push it. He said, you gonna get in the weight room. What? I can go to the weight room after school and work out. He was like, yeah, you're gonna get in the weight room, you're gonna I mean, like all types of animating, right? Bake was a character. So I proceeded to join the track team, and I only got on the track team my senior year. And when I in my like 16-year-old brain, I talked to my fellow classmen, and I was like, why didn't y'all tell me about this track team thing earlier? Like all these girls running around, all these, I was just like, what? Why? So I was like, oh my gosh. And then I used to do this thing where I used to wear Winnie the Pooh socks. I used to wear cartoon socks. And all the girls were like, oh my God, your socks are so cute, blah, blah, blah. So I used to have everybody talking to me, right? So I was like, yo, why didn't y'all tell me about this sooner? But anyway, so that was my senior year of high school. I ran I ran track, and we did the winter and spring slash summer. So we did indoor and outdoor.
mhm.
And so the whole time I was running now, I didn't have to run per se like events, but I had to warm up with the team and then stretch with the team. And then usually I either would throw the shot put up in the air or down to the ground or whatever. And then I would go to the weight room, work out, and then that was my workout for the day. But when I finished high school, I was probably like 255, 260, right? At about 6 foot tall. And when I called the recruiter, he's like, how tall are you? I said, I'm 6 foot. He said, well, how much do you weigh? And I said, 250 pounds. He said, oh, son, he's like, you're going to have to lose about 60 pounds before you can get into
Yes.
my Air Force.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? He's like, no. He's like, you're going to have to lose about 60 pounds, if not more, before you can get, into my Air Force. I said,
Probably
well,
more.
he said, I said, I ran track. I did this. I did the other, blah, blah, blah. He's like, nah. He's like, you going to have to, he's like, you're going to have to lose 60 pounds at least before you can get to my Air Force. And I was just like, oh, all right. I ain't doing that. And so that was pretty much it.
So you didn't go to the office. You just
Hell
made a phone call.
no. I was 16 or 18 at that point. 17, probably. I graduated high school at 17. So I was
Yeah.
17 at that point. And I didn't know to follow through and do anything like that. It was like I was expecting him to give me some instruction to say, hey, come in and do this or do the other. He was just like, nah, you're gonna have to lose 60 pounds. And I was like, all right, well, you just discouraged me. All right, deuces.
The thing, the Air Force, their standards are their
Yeah.
own thing. But any other branch would have brought you in and put you
Yep.
on their
And
own
weighed
program to
me and
lose
done
the
the,
weight. Yeah,
the
they would
BMI
like have
type
you for like a
thing.
whole year to get you ready to go in. Like it's not just set it and forget it. They would have hooked you up. So Air Force, unfortunately, they're not gonna do that. Even today, it's gonna be really hard. You had to have like a high ASVAB score to even like.
Well, I was pretty smart. I mean, I still am pretty
You just
smart.
said you got held back 8 times or something.
No, that's because I was lazy. I didn't want to do my work. I mean, listen, I I knew what the problem was, and I could tell you what the problem was. I just didn't
You
want to
couldn't
do no
speak
work.
Spanish, fool. You couldn't hablar español. No hablo.
Perdóname, yo hablo bueno español ahora, ¿ok? Pero yo aprendí 3 años de español en 2 meses.
I heard 3 years.
in 2 months. I
And
learned
yeah,
3 years of Spanish in 2 months. Actually, it wasn't even 2 months. It was 10 weeks in summer school. I learned 3 years of Spanish in 10 weeks.
and you were up in Philly at this point, right? This is
Yes.
Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Wow. But the Air Force though,
Hell yeah, man.
nobody else.
I
You're not the Navy. You don't like boats. You like
no.
boats. You like water.
Later
Headquarters
in
boats.
life, I got to I got to the point where I was on ships, and then so Tony, what branch in the military were you in?
Army.
Army.
Clearly,
Look here.
clearly,
Do I need to step back?
clearly.
Clearly. But I feel like there's more to be said here. Let's see. He says, yeah, you can be a spot and fly. What is a
No.
spot? What are you talking about, Jimmy?
That's an old school language. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, buddy. So, all right. So Quentin you had questions. Chachi has small hands.
You just don't see that. I couldn't think of anything else.
Yes, I am just now seeing that.
I couldn't
Listen,
think of anything else.
I will say, I kind of focus on the comments, which are on the far right side, and then the actual faces. I don't actually look at the names of the people who are here. But let's see. So Buzz says, I feel bad for everyone who had to take foreign language back in school and pick French. Yeah, comment ça va?
Yeah, come over.
No, comment ça va?
That was no. See, I didn't take it. I just heard a song.
I didn't take it either. I just know a few key phrases. I know a few key phrases in a lot of different languages.
I know the cuss words. Good enough for me.
No, sir. Grumpus is here. What's up, Grumpus? He says it took me many semesters to complete high school at 17. He said, not dumb, just a knucklehead. Listen, Grumpus, that right there, and lazy. This one, me too.
I want to see.
Me
I want to see
too.
Grumpus' high school picture. I want to see what his hair looked like back then.
It was probably slick the same exact way it was, but probably
It's gotta be the
longer
same.
and all black.
Same hair. Same hair.
Let's see. I tried enrolling in the Army and failed the psych exam. Ooh, I don't know if I would be telling people that. Just saying.
The psych exam? Like you went to, I forgot what it's called, but right before you go in, you go through the physical and stuff. Oh.
Matt, is it Furman? It says, yo, just got done with the pork belly on the smoker. All right. All right. Oh, he said it came out like crap. We'll turn into some pork and beans. What happened, Matt?
Tell us greens too.
What happened? No, man, I'd be so mad when people put pork and beans and pork and green beans, and
it just gives a better flavor. It gives that salty flavor. You got to salt it gives it makes your broth, if you will.
Smoke turkey. Not everybody eats pork.
We understand. You don't eat the pork though. You're just having the broth. You're not eating.
Seriously.
I'm not eating the pork with it.
If I'm not eating the pork, I'm not eating anything.
No.
This is where I be on my. I'm almost like a vegan. I'm not going to eat meat derived products if I'm not going to eat meat.
No. So you put ham hog. So we in the South, we put ham hogs in the greens and the beans. But we're not specifically eating that meat. It's just there for flavor to season the water, if you will, and to season the actual greens. We're not eating that though. Once it falls off the bone, then we got to eat.
Quentin, I completely understand what you're saying, but that's just like saying I don't eat pepperoni, and you're telling me to take the pepperoni off of the pizza and not eat the pepperoni pizza.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying we're using this, so we're using deeper cuts of meat to season.
Yes, I get it, but you can't remove the pork and the pork byproducts from the water, the seasoned water. Even though I'm not eating the pork, I'm not going to eat anything that the pork touched.
There's pork in this Coca-Cola right now.
Guess what? That's what
I thought.
No. There are
What's the
certain things that
difference?
I control. The difference is there are things that I control and there are things that I can't control.
This it's
I
just
can
it's a
control.
little amount.
No, no, sir.
It's a
No,
little
no,
tick,
no.
little kick,
All right.
little
So,
salt.
but Quentin, here's my thing, right? And this is one of those things. If I am allergic to it, and I could have serious medical malfunction or medical problem,
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
so then why would you say that was a lot? That would be allowable?
I'm saying for what I'm giving an example. I'm not saying like
I
I'm going to serve
hear,
this to
I
you.
hear your example, but at the same time, I say, please stop putting pork in everything because not everybody can have pork.
But I get that. And I'm saying so if you and the lovely wife came to our house for like a Sunday dinner, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to make something that has pork in it because I understand what's happening here. But for my family back
Of
uh,
course. I mean, I
ATL,
get that.
that's what I'm saying.
But even still, like if I'm using turkey butts or turkey necks or whatever, I'm let me just tell you how my sons, the 16 turkey necks that I cooked this year, smoked this year after I did Thanksgiving, after I did Thanksgiving, they ate them all. They ate all of my got all of my
Hell no.
turkey necks.
Yeah, hell
So I
no.
don't even have any moving forward. But the good thing is we haven't used all of the turkey necks that I'm gonna say harvested from last year. We still have probably 8 or so left. Because I put them in like packs of 4, and
And
that
guess
was
what?
just because when I brought them inside and I put them in the refrigerator, and I didn't vacuum seal them fast enough, and they started eating them like they were going out of town, out of style rather. Let's see. Oh, so Matt said there was too much fat unrendered. So if that's the case, then you didn't allow it to smoke for a long enough time at a high enough temperature. It didn't reach I won't say final temperature, but there's a temperature in which your pork belly will turn from bacon to like pulled pork, and that's when that pork belly gets to above like 190 degrees, like an internal temperature. The um the fat will render over that 100 and it's like 185 190 degrees, and that's when you'll get your pulled pork esque like pork belly. um let's see, comes out good
Yeah,
when you
don't
pan
judge
fry
me.
it, but the honey rub caramelized, the only option is a crock pot. Yeah. um so but yeah, it just so that Matt, that probably was your problem. You didn't allow it to cook long enough. So what am I judging you for, Quentin? I wasn't even watching. Oh my God, your Christmas tree is still up. That's your girl. You just blame that on your girl. Like it's she doesn't want to take it down yet.
She was gonna do it in the first place. It's gonna be me, and I ain't got time. It's gonna be up probably for February.
Buzz says I was on the other is back 10 dash back then. Uh, yeah, maybe. So how many folks up there from the DMV? How many folks up in here from the DMV where y'all at?
I'm not from the
Not that
DMV.
many.
Just live here
So
now.
Quentin lives in Northern Virginia. I live in Baltimore. Tony is from Baltimore, but he lives in North Carolina now. I don't know. Is there Matt, where are you from, sir? Or where do you live? Look, Quentin, Quentin, here you go. You see this comment, Quentin?
Wait, what comment? What happened? Oh, there's Chachi.
He says lies, Quentin.
Prove it. Get on live and show us. You were
Uh
never fan.
oh. I think he's calling you out. So one of the, I won't say convenient things about these doing these StreamYard streams, one, I don't have to come up with ideas for the live streams, and two, um, we can have, let me say, conversations. So Quentin, hold on a second. Uh, wait for it, bruh. Do you see anything over there? Yeah. Open it up. So we're gonna have to put that out in the truck. Maybe this weekend we can. Well, I'm say worry about cinching it down because I think it'll move around.
I have a lot.
Okay, well you can.
I didn't know if you bought a lot of large.
No, I am. It's Wednesday.
I still go.
Come on, say hi. They gotta speak up.
Hello, everybody.
All right, taste tester number 2. He said, "What up, homie?" All right. I made empanadas. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you,
So
that Spanish 3 paying off right now, ain't it?
so the ones on the right, have a little bit of cheese in them, and the one of them is all cheese, and the ones on the left are just the straight meat. Come on, quickly. What do you have to say? All right.
Field trip time, guys. Field
You
trip
hit a
time.
ball 446 feet.
Yes, I hit it out of Orlando Stadium.
That's what's up.
We were playing, and there was a booster. It was a one-time booster, but the booster is like it'll take.
He's telling me about his experience at is it called Bubba still or
It's Bubba.
all right. So there's a Baltimore Urban Baseball Association, Bubba. So he goes or they go there to practice, and obviously they're practicing for the upcoming spring baseball season. All right. So quickly, come on.
My bad. But I was working with the college kids, and the NBC kids were like, "Hey, we're at Orlando Stadium, and it's a one times booster, but like we're still not gonna hit it out." And I go up there, and I want to know what it would have been like without the booster, because I swear I hit this ball 300 something. Like I crushed this ball, and it was a new bat too. It was with this Louisville Slugger, which just
Louisville.
Louisville Slugger, which just came out like this year.
Is it a college bat or was it?
It's a.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
B core, like it's a.
Okay.
It's a BB core, and it's for high school and college.
Okay.
But this thing was nice and it was hot. And I swung it with no gloves, and I pitched today in front of Coach Marcus, which is the pitching coach at UMBC, and he's deaf.
Oh.
So he really it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but he's a really good coach. I like coaching for being coached by him. I've been coached by him a couple times when they've been in there and like different training.
Okay.
But today was a lot of fun. I did a lot of good stuff.
All right.
Catching was perfect. Like usually I have a problem catching and like squeezing the ball.
Yes.
But Tay gave me this glove where it's like beautiful.
Okay.
I'm not dropping anything.
I guess you're going to get your car, Quentin, or you going to drop your car off?
Going to drop it off.
I know that bundling up to go outside in the cold. Let's see. So that comes out good when you pan fry it, but the honey hot rub caramelizes. All right, so I'm trying to catch up on the comments here. So Matt, I was saying that it seemed like he probably just didn't let the pork belly cook long enough for it to render. Let's see. So Susie says, don't forget to hit the like button. We are all here. Nice. So Matt says he's from Phoenix. All right, well, it's still pretty early out there.
Just real quick, I may lose you for like 30 seconds.
You good, you know.
Still here. All
right. So Matt said I had it at 225 for 7 hours, pulled at 180, didn't want it to fall apart on the grill. It was my first time. So here's the thing. So Matt, you can once it gets past a certain temperature, put it in a pan or put it on a tray or something like that, and then let it continue to cook. And actually what you probably should have done is at probably like 150, 160 degrees, wrapped it up, like similarly to how you would pulled pork or like a brisket. And then it can't fall apart, but the temperature will still be able to climb and you'll be able to render. Wash your hands. Grumpus says Houston in the house. Whatever. I just read Chaji's comment. That bowling ball is pink. Just get over it. Oh man. Buzz says I'm in the Northeast. Bye. Buzz says he's over in northeast. It's northeast. By RFK, City Shore has changed here since I've been there. It's crazy. Man, everything has changed. Everything has changed. Everything is different. Susie says hi, taste tester number 2.
Hello.
He says hello. I'm about to say he's in the kitchen bopping and bouncing. Way more. Buzz says way more white folks in the area than I remember. Yeah, buddy.
That's hilarious.
Buzz says I'm on my old phone and no glasses, so comments may be a little off, especially with autocorrect. Nah, you're good. Oh boy, Chachi, hell yeah, Grumpy's H-Town.
You better not turn left. Okay, good.
Oh boy.
Sorry. There's a test in front of me.
Matt says I'll just try that next time. I had no idea what I was doing and found mixed methods online. I figured if it was cooked, it would be able to eat, or I would be able to eat it. So mission successful. Yeah. So that's the thing, Matt. You have to take it past bacon and to like the pulled pork stage. So you were just barely you were almost there. You were this close to which one did you get? Number 2. Okay. All right. Oh, so Quentin, you had questions about the Ghost Kitchen /
Yes.
you got Chipotle?
Can you hear me?
Why did you go to Carter's house before you came home?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to pick him up? Why'd you have to pick him up? Okay. So after you left Bubba, why didn't you come home?
Because when I was on the way home from Bubba, Carter called me. It was like, "Hey, I see you haven't gotten home yet. Do you want to go out?"
And how much was dinner?
I got brisket this time.
So I'm gonna need you to contribute.
Do you want the rest of this gift card? I think there's $120, but I can't. The weird thing about this gift card.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But the problem is, I don't want you to expect things. I need you to say, hey, just pet her, or because she has water and she has food. She just wants to say hi. Goodness, the cat is just crying.
I can give you the gift card if you want. Let's go a decent amount of money on it.
I'll say we can go half.
How much was the soap?
$140. Yeah. Wait, so Matt says I've never eaten pork belly before. Yeah, you have. You've had bacon. That's pork belly. That's just the whole thing is with bacon is they cure it, and then once it's cured, they cure for a while, and then they smoke it. And when they smoke the pork belly, they usually smoke it until it hits about 140, 150 degrees, and then they slice it. And slicing it into the strips is the bacon, and then obviously once you cook said bacon, that's when you cook it, it's bacon. So you've had pork belly before, just never made pork belly. Let's
Okay.
One more time, Quinn.
Nothing. I'm just pressing buttons.
Me
going home.
Jimmy says, Grumpus, how are things with you recently? Yes, indeed. Grumpus says, Matt, you're watching the wrong videos. Chachi, yes, that's Quentin's Tesla.
No, this is Dash Test. I'm just borrowing it for the time being.
But been having to pick up my granddaughter from school across the bridge in Southeast is pretty much the same. Hell yeah. Susie says, yay, the cat. No, yay, the cat. The cat is the pain in the butt right now because she's just like, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Matt says, I've had bacon. I was going for that crispy, greasy. Yeah, buddy.
See you later.
So, what percentage is the car at now, Quentin?
42.
And when you pick it up in the morning, it'll be at 100, or
No. So it's a 3 hour limit here,
oh,
and after 3 hours, you get charged per kilowatt hour.
oh, okay.
So I only charge
So
I charge
you
for 3 hours. That's it.
why wouldn't you start the charger at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon so that you wouldn't be coming over there at 9 o'clock and have to go
So
get it at one
again,
o'clock in the morning?
so a lot of people around here use these free chargers as well. So they're normally
Mm-hmm.
it's a rat race to get over here
Yeah.
to even have the free charging happen. So I got to monitor the app, see when it opens, and then dive in and get them.
Oh, okay. So um what
Here's one.
charging
Here's one right
network is
now.
it?
This is a Blink.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it? There's a guy right here, but he about to pull in and get the spot right next to me, probably. The Tesla right there.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can see him. But yeah, no, it's a Blink, and it's free, and it's great. Just gotta get here early.
Yeah, buddy. So Grumpus, I was gonna say Grumpus says, but I can put it up there. Grumpus is greatly appreciates everyone's prayers. I'm convinced they worked.
Good to hear, Grumpus. Glad you're
Have they
better.
done anything for the insanity, Grumpus?
I feel like Grumpus just bought new hair products, and he's way better now. That's all it was.
He switched from Hawaiian to flannel.
So
Got
my
you, no
question.
Grumpus. We'll go get that.
So the
Oh
Joe's
yeah,
Kitchen.
yeah. Come on with the questions.
Before I forget.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
do you happen to have like the actual cost breakdown for this place? Like, at first, honestly, like at first, when you were going through everything, I was like, if this is like, I was thinking like 1 to 2,000. I was like, okay, I can see that. And then when you said 4, bro,
Yeah.
I stood up at work. I had to walk around. I was like, ain't no way. You had to pull in like over
Oh yeah.
12,000 in
Yep.
profit to make this even. Like, my
Yeah.
goodness. Like, okay, was anybody
Mhm.
there when you were there? Like, was it empty?
Yeah.
Was it a brand new thing? Like,
So there were a few folks in there. At the time of day I went, it was actually last Wednesday I went, and I got there just after 2 o'clock. You know, once I'm done work, so I will finish work, and then I went over there. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull up the email. All right. Oh, Connor. I'm trying to find. Oh, goodness. All right. So in his. Oh, all right. Here we go. All right. So the 190 square foot kitchen, the monthly cost, the license fee is $2,600. The operating expenses are $1,950. Attached is a breakdown of the utilities. And basically the utilities are, I won't say covered. The upfront costs, the kitchen commitment, which is refundable, which is $8,700. Then there's a setup fee of $2,300. Okay, and then he's like promotions, and this is where he let's say he grew up in South Jersey, but he says as a fellow Eagles fan, take advantage of our Q1 promotion valid until March 31st. The first 60 days, free of licensing. Payment deferred until the start date of the contract. And then the first 30 days, free of operating expenses. Payment deferred until 30 days post access. So the core offerings are the suite, which includes a 9-foot hood with Ansel 3-compartment food sink. Food prep sink. 2 hand wash sinks, 120-volt electrical outlets, water and gas valves, and makeup air unit. Operating expenses covers water, electricity, gas, routine and hood grease trap cleaning, waste management, sewage, internet, phone, pest control, security, and food safety. Common access areas to restrooms, break rooms, lockers, ice machine, and loading dock, order fulfillment service. So basically, the whole thing is as orders come in, they come in through their portal, and their portal is Grubhub, DoorDash, and there was a third one, I think. Uber Eats. So between those 3 portals, they would take the orders. I would fulfill the orders, and then you put them in lockers, basically, for people to come and pick them up. So order fulfillment, our staff handles delivery from your kitchen to the driver, saving you the need for additional labor. Now he told me that the facility in Baltimore, or I'm sorry, let's take a step back. He told me in order for them to fulfill my orders for you, it's an additional fee. He said with the size, or I'm gonna say lack thereof, but with the fact that that Baltimore facility is not as big, I wouldn't have to worry about paying for like a runner is in essence what it would be. So let me go back to my email here. And then of course the value added services free. Order processing software, a tablet that integrates the major platforms like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and more, allowing you to manage multiple brands effortlessly. And it talks about estimated value. The delivery platform onboarding includes a menu, image upload, menu optimization, and ongoing account management, and an estimated value. Operational health permit, assistance with the application and filing and management, and then kitchen planning. Basically, they do CAD to take the space that they have. You give them the dimensions of your equipment, and they will plan and arrange it in that space for you to make it optimized, or optimize it for you. Chachi said he'd rather just stop for 2 minutes in the morning and put gas. Yeah, but there's a cost, man. It's one of those things where having an electric car is an adjustment, but if you can, I'm gonna say figure it in, but if you can use it to your advantage, just like Quentin is doing, he's able to charge for free. The inconvenience of him charging for free is he has to walk 5 minutes home after he plugs his car in. I can charge my car for free at work, but basically when I charge my car at work, the energy that it takes me to get to work is being replenished in the 8-hour day for me to get to work and back home. So I would say it's like net zero. But it says one thing for sure, ain't Canes the youngest showing out on the bus and the train. Yeah. He said the kids are just way more disrespectful. No comment. Terry, what up, man? How you doing? He says, yo, Dash. Oh, boy. Robert says, the longest wait I ever had was buying gas was a big girl that had to go in for a hot dog. Yeah. I hate that. When someone, again, this was my pet peeve, is someone who didn't drive a diesel would be blocking the diesel pump. My last two cars have been diesels, so when someone parks their car and they block the diesel pump, it is an inconvenience. Lou Calamadas, what's up? Happy New Year, Lou.
What up, Lou?
He said, "What's up, Dash?" He said, "How we doing, barbecue fam?" Damn. Oh boy, Terry said just this week has cost us $3,000. Chachi says, "Just saying, I would never drive one." Chachi, I would love to be able to take this comment and like put it somewhere for all of prosperity, because you are the exact person that once you got behind the wheel of an electric car and you felt the feeling of an electric car, you'd be like, "Oh, I get it. I get it now." As a car guy, I'm telling you, you get behind the wheel of an electric car and pin your right foot, and you will be like, "Oh wow, I get it." You say, "I get it." I know that my car isn't even that fast, and I have people in the seats holding on, like getting pinned into the back of the seat. When I drove Quentin's car, I don't drive slow, and I am not averse to speed.
Definitely not.
But I drove Quentin's car faster than he drove his car.
It's true.
And he was like,
Damn.
Whoa.
We're in a damn Home Depot parking lot. He's going 98. I'm like, brother.
No, I mean, we can neither confirm nor deny. Luckily, that's just hearsay.
True.
Rolling the Smoke says, "What's up, everybody? How you doing this evening?" Oh boy. Terry says, "But it still takes fossil fuels to make the lithium for your EV." That is all well and possibly true, but the ability for the use of wind or photovoltaic, solar, I won't say these are things that are renewable. And I mean, listen, I am by no means a tree hugger. Okay, no means. I like my EV because of how fast it goes. Seriously, and the fact that I can charge my car for free, because I got in while the getting was still good, and I could charge my car for free from Volkswagen because that was a promotion they had when I bought my car. So I still have another almost 6 months of free charging. I'm going to try to take advantage of that free charging. But when that free charging is up, I will find some free places to charge my vehicle and or go out of my way to charge for free. But here's the thing. I can charge at home. It costs me 10 cents per kilowatt hour. My battery pack is all of a 77 kilowatt hour battery pack. So if I was at like 0% and had to charge it to 100%, it would cost me $7 and like $8 to charge it fully. And that gives me a range of 200 miles. $8 compared to if I had to fill up my diesel car and travel 200 miles, that would be at least $20 in fuel. I won't say it makes sense, but it's far less expensive. Chachi says, "But if it works for you, that's good." Yeah.
It's working great.
Mm-hmm. Lou says, "Happy New Year, guys." So what did you go back to your car, Quentin?
Yeah, I forgot something.
I'm like, wait a minute, you were already home.
Yep, it happens. I mean, literally, like I live like right across the street here.
Yeah.
I live at the end of the place. So
Buzz says I'm not allowed to drive anymore, but I get my Cybertruck in a heartbeat. Ugly, I know, but bulletproof, damn cool. I got some things for that.
the glass isn't
Resistant,
bulletproof though. The body
resistant.
is.
That's what y'all need to say. Resistant, because I can pull something out of my bag of tricks right now that will penetrate that. So
No, it'll stop a 50 cal.
no, it will not.
There's a
The
video of it
stainless
stopping a 50
steel.
cal.
No, it will not. The
You on
highest
YouTube right
caliber, I
now?
think. Huh?
No, there's a video of it stopping it. I mean, I don't know
I'll have to
how true
look
it
a
is,
little later.
but the glass is not. So if someone wants to shoot you, they bust the glass out and you're dead anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
So Quentin, you follow me on Instagram, right?
Every day.
All right. So did you see the video that I posted yesterday or 2 days ago? I guess it was yesterday. It was last night. The sticky note challenge
I did
video.
not.
Okay. So there's a guy that comes into the range, and he's in the range almost every Sunday, just about. And we have a thing, and the thing is a sticky note challenge. And we take a sticky note, which is roughly like 3x3 or 3.5 by or like 4x4, if it's that, and we put it up on the target and send it out to 21 feet, so 7 yards, and we take 5 shots. And you have to hit all 5 shots on the sticky note. So if it's a matter of aiming for a specific target, I got it. So.
Oh no, I saw that. I saw that video. You were shooting at the range. Yeah.
All right, so Chachi, he has a model. You got a Model Y Performance?
Model Y, yes.
Yeah. I don't know all of the.
Yeah, Model Y Performance. You're spot on.
So Q, did the new car fit? So, I guess. So Terry, here's the thing, right? And this is one of those things where your mileage may vary. So
it's an electric Lexus. Oh my god!
Your mileage may vary.
I can't even show it to you because it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark. You can't. I don't say I can barely see you. I drive faster than most people do, Terry. So I get worst. I won't say fuel economy, but worse economy than a lot of other people do. The EPA rating for my car at 100% was 250 miles. The way I drive, I might get 175, 180 miles out of 100% charge. Typically, when I'm on a road trip, I do not charge to 100% because that's just a waste of time. The car charges fast from 0% to about 30%. It charges really quickly. And from, let's say, 50% to 80%, it's, of course, it starts to slow down. But from 0 to 80%, it takes the same amount of time to charge from 80% to 100%. So it will behoove me to charge to about 50 to 60%, get enough charge to drive to the next place where I need to charge, and then, just drive fast to that next place, arrive at, a state of charge less than 10%. So I can charge quickly and then move on to the next place. So I do like if I'm doing road trips in my ID4, my EV, I hop and skip from station to station so I can charge faster versus sitting for an hour to charge the vehicle to 100%. Now, when I charged my vehicle, when I was towing something, I had to take my time and charge because the economy was, where the efficiency was lower, and I was towing a 1,000-pound trailer plus a 500-pound motorcycle. The last thing that I towed in the 94, and it definitely slowed me down. So look, let's see. So Buzz says my buddy got rest his soul, and him and his wife always had a Toyota hybrid. I'm gonna cost him like $30 to go from Arkansas to Ohio. Yeah. Let's see. Russ says, "Hey Dash, hey all." He says, "You pulling RPGs?" I mean, I don't know about none of that now. Russ says, "LOL, what did I walk into?" I mean, you know. Jimmy said he saw I keyholed a few. Nah, man, listen. Speaking of keyholing, we had a rifle. It was a Liberty rifle that we had, and it was a rental. And when I say this was an AR-15 rental, this rental probably has upwards of 10,000 rounds through it. It keyholed. I wish I took a picture of the bullet that hit the target. Like somebody was shooting it, and not only is the thing so haggard, it was like double tapping. It was almost like it was a binary trigger when it wasn't supposed to be, as well as the barrel was keyholing. Like it was bad. The rifling had been worn smooth on that rifle, and it was bad.
Is no one else going to join us? Like, what's happening?
Oh, look. You just spoke up somebody right there. Steven.
Hey!
What up?
How you doing this evening, man? I know it's late, so I know we won't keep you. I know it's late.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, man. All right, so it's funny. Chachi says, Quentin, did you order a large size car or a medium size?
It's the same size as your hands, Chachi. Small.
Damn. Wow. All right. In other news, if there's anybody else that would like to join us on the live stream, so I am. Hold on one second. I gotta take off a layer. My hoodie. I'm getting hot.
Yep, I'm definitely freezing, but it's all good.
Oh, man. Whew. All right. Goodness gracious. The liquor, boy, it warms you up.
Yes, indeed.
For sure. Nope. Steven, nope. Don't you reach. Don't you reach. Don't you reach. I'm trying to have
Steven, wait.
I'm trying to have a good rest of the evening, Steven. Don't you? No. Okay. All right. He got. Woo.
Modelo, that Spanish street is kicking in tough tonight.
Modelo especial, okay? Me encanta Modelo. Es un cerveza, yo te gusta.
Too much, huh?
Oh, it's funny you say that, right? So, Quentin, I'm gonna show you this, and maybe you'll appreciate it. Started a friend request with Tony. Complete 10 lessons. Come on, where's the John? Here it is. There you go. Quentin, can you see that? Do you know what that is?
Streak. 7-day streak of something you did.
That's Duolingo. How anybody else can?
App.
Yes. Yeah. So Duolingo, 707 days. That's what 2 and some change years.
That's pretty
doing
good.
Duolingo.
What? I'll tell you what.
I tell you what. You got to do it right. Listen. Terry says from half a tank to full, to fill up for $35 and drive 513 miles. Terry, how fast are you driving? Like seriously. Like, tell me what speed are you driving?
You're not going to drive 515 miles straight.
Well, I've driven 515 miles straight. I drove 700 miles. You don't believe I drove 500 miles straight? I drove
over 2,000 miles.
Okay. So listen to this. I drove for 7 hours straight from my house, and actually I stopped in Glen Burnie to fuel up Vanna when I was towing my mother-in-law's car to Florida. I drove 7 and some change hours to Florence, South Carolina without stopping. And it was 400, it was like 450 miles, almost 500 miles without stopping. It was 7 hours. And Taste Tester number 1 was with me.
How old were you at this time?
This was 2 years ago.
That long, sitting down in the car without stopping.
Yes.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Okay, so y'all part superhero. That's fine.
Bruh, when it comes to driving, I'm a whole nother animal. You have no. You've seen. I won't say you've seen. You see the mileage I put on my car. When I drove to Texas, I drove to Texas
100,000 miles in 2 years.
3 years, and I'm almost at 85,000 miles now. Yeah.
Oh, the house is so warm. Jesus.
Yes. Look, see, Jimmy says that was the trip we met in Florence. Jimmy drove 3 hours to meet me, and that was the first time I met Jimmy. So that was 3 years ago. And like I said, I left my house and I called him and I said, "Hey, I'm on my way. I should be there at about this time." And he met me there in Florence.
So for us normal folks.
For us normal folks.
We're not driving all those hours without stopping to get out and stretch our military legs. Bad knees and all.
I had bad knees too, dog. Listen, I told you I went to orthopedist today.
That's why you had to go there, because you're trying to drive 9 hours.
No. I went to the orthopedist today. No, I went to the orthopedist today, and because of my heel, he says that it could be tendonitis tendonitis with my Achilles tendon, or bursitis. And I'm like, bro, I don't care what it is, but we gotta fix it because I can't keep doing this, dog.
Okay, what sinus it is?
Bro, right? So he gave me something, and I can't remember what it is, but I took it a little while ago, and I'm reading the label because it says take 1 daily for pain, and I'm like, well, is this a pain pill or not? So it's not a pain pill, huh?
It's a moonshine shot. That's what he gave me.
Bruh, let me just tell you, I have taken plenty of moonshine, and my heel is throbbing right now. It's throbbing. It is not. It's not helping. I am like, this is. I won't say the worst it's been in a while, but the thing is, when I went to the orthopedist, I bought a little. It was a like $20 ankle brace from Walmart, and it has helped immensely because it helps me to kind of keep my ankle immobile, right? And I took it off because they did an X-ray, and then I had to walk down the hallway back to where the doctor was, and then he felt on my ankle and everything like that. And then I didn't put it back on the rest of the afternoon. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. My freaking heel is throbbing right now, like crazy. And I'm like, yo, I done drank a bunch of moonshine and it still freaking hurts. And I put to the point where before I started the live stream, I put the brace back on. Yeah, Thank you. You read my mind. Come on, man. Hold on. Let me just. Okay.
Man, Steve's doing here. I got to get on too.
What up, Buzz? What up?
What up, man? How you doing this evening?
Oh, chilling.
But anyway, my damn heel hurts. Okay. Josh, what up? Josh, Josh, I gotta show you. Really, you couldn't? Can you know what? I got it. We're just gonna mute. We're gonna mute him. So, Josh, let me just tell you. Let me show you the. Oh, I could use the light. Hold on. Let me use the light so you can see. These are the new. I'm gonna say winter weather Crocs. Yo, they're completely sealed. So for Christmas, I bought everybody a pair of these. I figured, Josh, you might appreciate it. Oh boy, what is Quentin? What are you saying?
I didn't say nothing. How y'all doing tonight? Everybody good?
Fantastic. Except the Buzz, man. How you doing, man? So Buzz, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
My name's Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
All right. So I won't say for future, but if you could next time, just put like Jay Buzz Barbecue, so I can try to remember. I'm horrible at names unless you come around here pretty often, like Steven or Quentin. But I'm gonna say I've known them, but they've been hanging with us for a while now.
I've been coming in about a couple months talking to you.
Oh yeah, trust me, I remember.
But I seen my man Steven hop on. I was like, oh, better do it.
What up?
And it's like to talk shit back to each other, back and forth, especially about the weather.
Oh man, I'm sure it's cold right there. It's only 70 degrees in Trinidad right
it's
now.
real cool. 77. Real cool.
77.
You kiss all our ass, Steven.
Right? 77? Bruh. Look at this right there.
Damn.
Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, wow. That is
cool.
cool.
I was just outside walking in this, by the way. 77.
We still got ice on the sidewalks up here.
You said what?
Last week.
Yeah.
Buzz, where you at?
He's in DC right now.
Oh, word.
But he lives in Arkansas, right?
Live in Arkansas, but I'm up here for a while.
All right.
Arkansas.
Getting your family straight.
Just come up. Had some issues and I had to figure some stuff out. So I come up here. My daughter said, "Come on up." And
okay.
I'm with my granddaughter and come back to the city for a while.
All right. Well, how long do you think or anticipate you'll be up this way?
About another month or so.
All right. Well, maybe we'll have to. I don't say if you can reach out to me on Instagram, maybe, and hit me up, give me a number or something. Maybe I can figure out a way where me and Quentin there, Chachi has small hands, can go and break bread, go have some barbecue or something.
We'll go to the spot up in we went to
Riverdale. Yeah. So, good. Thanks. And my head is getting hot.
Oh, you ain't had to take it because of me.
I took it off because I put it on because of you, so I'm gonna take it off because of you.
We'll see what happens Saturday and
Bruh. Well, my game is on Sunday, dog. Ooh.
It's Monday. It's Monday.
Look. So ask Quentin what team he was rooting for in the NFL.
I don't have an NFL team. It's just Monday for us. The NFL season's over. NFL season's over.
My whole life. I've been a Terp my whole life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, you're a Terp? Oh, okay. I like Maryland.
So, but hold on. I'll tell you something.
Oh boy.
You better pull out some classic.
He about to get put on mute. Grumpus says so many Buckies, so little time. Yeah, buddy. Josh, happy New Year, man. How you doing?
Dash, I'm driving down to the parents' house in Georgia on Saturday. My second road trip in the Tesla. We went to Virginia Beach 2 weeks ago. Freaking rock chip on the window already. It's ridiculous. But this Atlanta trip is going to be. No, the Taylor jersey. Okay, yeah, respect.
All day, baby.
Respect.
Oh man.
You know, he's new here, so I won't do him like I normally do, folks. He's still a guest. He's still a guest.
This is his first time. Nothing. Come on now.
This is his first time on the live stream. He's still a guest. After that, though.
Oh my goodness. Come on, you can't hate on the man, dude. I
can hate on Taylor.
How? As an Eagles fan, very easily.
The man is how many time All-Star safety? I mean,
my goodness.
Pro Bowl.
Wow.
You're still talking? You still talking? Jay, you still talking? Oh, hold on.
You know what? Hell, I hope they bust y'all's ass. I hope they get y'all. Jay, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother.
We play.
Eagles fans, they got no respect.
It's not that I don't have respect. I mean, I'm not. I don't talk ill of the dead, but that's still an opponent. You know, I'm not going to cheer for an opponent.
It's a division.
A division rival. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like we're not gonna. No, sir.
Here no more. He can't do nothing to y'all on Sunday.
Like I said, I'm not gonna speak ill of the dead, but I am definitely not going to. Listen,
and he was a Redskin. Y'all put the Commanders now. This is a whole different.
He did.
Oh Lord, he about to. Oh, okay.
He did what he did, and I can't take that away from him.
He didn't choose to go there. He was just selected.
Anyway,
it's gonna be a good show.
It's going
NFC and it's gonna be a good playoff weekend, I think.
Yeah. So the Redskins. Monday, y'all play the Lions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rough one.
Ooh. You think the Lions going?
Y'all win.
You think the Redskins can beat the Lions?
100%.
In Detroit, I don't know. Campbell was like, he's watching Daniel, so I mean they're going to be ready for him. Dan Campbell's a damn good coach, but so is Dan Quinn. So we're going to go Dan against Dan on this one.
Ooh, it's like the
Jared
Dan
Goff
Band reunion.
Yeah, for real.
Jared Goff is the problem.
I mean, still rocking his Ohio State.
Oh, this is a large hoodie, by the way, and it fits just fine.
So Jay, I don't know if you know this. So Quentin ordered a hoodie through Teespring, like one of the hoodies, like one of, I won't say my hoodies, but one of the hoodies that I won't say sell, but you know, the ones that say Children Smokers on it. And it ended up being too small for him. And it was exactly. But he's too nice for that.
Some of us gotta be that way.
Dash, he hasn't my money.
I didn't listen. I got partial payment.
Hell.
If you see me twitching, I have Tourette's, man.
Okay. Like we don't. Yeah, I want to say we're not judging aside from the Redskins stuff.
That's just a hater.
Listen, I am true to who I am. I have not changed. I am not, any different. Listen, like I said, I won't speak ill of the dead, but I'm still not rooting for anyone else in the NFC.
I tell you what,
Period.
man. I think Saquon, between him and maybe Josh Allen, I think they deserve the MVP.
Oh yeah.
Right between him.
So my thing is this, right? With Saquon, he could have done so much more. When he played the Giants, when the Eagles played the Giants,
he got the backwards whoop.
Oh yeah, that was against the not the Vikings. That was that the Rams that they were playing when they did that?
I thought it was against New York.
Nah, it wasn't New York. No. So when he played the Giants, he ran for like 250 yards, and he could have run. You said what?
What's even worse if he can backward jumped over.
But the whole thing is, he could have run for more yards again and gotten his all-time high single game rushing, reception against the Giants. And that's when he sat down and was like, "No, let the young boys eat." He's like, "Let the young boys eat."
That's called class.
Exactly. But not only, and then last week against the Packers,
but he did end up, if I'm not mistaken, he did end up going through and getting it the next week.
He probably did, and that was against the Rams because he had like 255 yards against the Rams. But the whole thing was, when they were playing the Giants, he had like, it may have been 180, 185, and he sat down in like the fourth quarter because they were like, Sirianni went over and sat next to him and was like, "Hey, do you want to go and you want to get more yards?" He's like, "Nah, I'm good. Let the young boys eat." But then he did it against the Rams, and that's when I swear that's when the backwards, the backwards thing happened. I think it was against the Rams, but then last week against the Packers, there was a run and he was wide open and he took a knee. And he said, basically, I took a knee because I wanted us to stay on the field and kind of get off the field. I didn't want, because there was something that happened. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, where somebody scored a touchdown and then the defense came on and then somebody ended up getting hurt.
Could have slid before the goal line, 8 o'clock.
Yep. So, and that was the thing. He was like, I was trying to be smart about it and not allow, the opportunity for somebody else to get hurt. We just gonna eat up the clock and just like you said, eat up the clock and kind of that be that. But let's see.
Then you're forced. You you're forced to kick the field goal, go for 2, and you give them more opportunities instead of just sliding, especially on the timeouts.
So the one good thing is the Eagles were up by 2 scores because they were up by 9 points. There was no way that they could have the Packers could have gotten the ball back with 3 minutes left and come down the field and just scored a touchdown and then what you talking about lies? Come on now. We're gonna unmute. I don't know. You're lucky I can't unmute you. What you talking about lies? Come on now, Quentin. Go sit yourself back down. Talking about it was no lies.
If we would have stopped y'all with 3 minutes left, the ball back, we won that game.
Seriously, if we would have stopped y'all,
you ain't stopping nothing.
If the Britons didn't tax the United States, we would probably be still under their rule. I mean, that's a big if, dog.
But we never know. We get the ball back.
If listen,
I want to know what my boy Steven's been doing.
Who?
Steven.
Oh, Steven, what's been going on, man?
He don't talk much.
No, just chilling.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, just chilling, listening to you guys talk some football. Just chillaxing a little bit here.
So, Steven, do you watch a bunch of football, like American football, or do you like?
Not much. We don't really get a follow up that much down here.
Okay, but you kind of just see the news
Most,
or you see the
yeah,
scores or
truly,
whatever.
Mostly back in the 90s, early 2000s, we used to get plenty of the NBA games like basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you used to get live games, but they stopped doing that now as well. So you have to pay for like a subscription,
Oh yeah.
to watch the live games and them now.
So, Steven, are you a big fan of cricket?
It's not really to that a great extent.
Okay.
You know,
But do you
why
see
more?
cricket on TV
Yeah, I
or
see.
cricket?
We see plenty cricket.
So
But that's
I
one of
don't
the main
understand
sports.
cricket. I don't understand it.
It's something. It's something similar to baseball.
Okay.
Something a bit similar, but just different rules, different ball, different format. But you know, it's more like for runs then. You know.
Okay.
So
I'm like that's one of those things that I feel like I need to learn. I want to learn cricket just so I can watch it and understand it.
it could be. Well, they make it a lot more exciting now. Now that it have something like it have something called overs.
Okay.
Right? But like back in the days, it was like it had a game called like test matches, which used to last for about 5 days, which is basically a boring game to
Okay.
watch really. And then it had like 50 overs, which was just for one day. And now they have something called T20, which is 20 overs. So basically, a game could finish within 2.5 to 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, you know. It's a little more. It's a little more exciting for the younger folks now.
All right, if you say so.
Play a lot of dominoes down there.
Yeah, we played dominoes, normal, for sure.
Bones.
Yo, not the natty ice, bro. The natty ice. What?
I'll go get me a Voodoo Ranger in a minute.
Hey, look, I don't even like Voodoo Rangers. I Quentin talked about them one day, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the fancy the Harris Teeter, and I went there, and at the Harris Teeter they have a swanky wine and beer spot, and I bought a whole bunch of Voodoo beers, and I drank them because I bought them, but I.
The regular ones aren't very good. The 7.5, they come out with this tropical thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not bad. They're like 9.5 or 9%.
Yeah, I had one that was like 8 and some change, maybe. But I've gotten to the point now where I don't, I won't say back in the day, but I used to be like, oh, give me the highest percentage alcohol. I've gotten past that, where I actually want the beer, to taste decent.
Yeah, I do it too.
But I mean, I am not above drinking a Natty Bow. I am not above drinking, some Bush Light.
Man, I wish I could find some Natty. Oh, I'm back here now. I can get
Yeah,
Natty.
duh. You can get Natty Bows, dog. Like for
Natty
real.
Bow again. I'm in DC right now. Well, probably go to Baltimore, but I ain't seen none here. But that's cheap, man. You're talking to a man who grew up drinking St. Ides and OD and Mickey's. I'm talking about 40s.
So it's funny, right?
Hey, hold on, Dad. How many times did you ever take and think you were splurging because you went and bought some Guinness, right? Hold on. And then bought you an OD and then mixed it and called it the Black Gold.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never done that. Okay, and the reason why is because I started drinking when I was like 18 in Philly.
I started like,
And well, I had a full I don't say beard, but I had a full like chin strap
Mine
at
don't
18.
years, but I used to be able to come across the bridge over on South Capitol Street and buy beer, and I was
But
like 16.
but see, that's the thing, right? So you look like you got me by a year or two, but
I
in
mean,
Philly, my friends were over 21, and I was only about 18. So I was able to go to the beer and wine store or like the corner stores, the stop and goes as we used to call them, and I could get my Old E or I could get Yingling. So I never drank Guinness. I didn't drink Guinness until I was, I won't say much older, until I was older, because it was like I was drinking Oldie, St. Ives, and Yingling. That was it. And
my old man, dude, he had we had this house out in Clinton, Maryland. Right?
yeah,
Moved out to Oxon Hill. We moved from
yeah,
South Beach to Oxon Hill, then we moved out to Clinton.
mm-hmm.
Then he had this garage with a kegerator.
Okay.
He kept like Sutter Home wine and stuff, and
In the kegerator?
huh?
In the
No,
kegerator.
he kept Sutter Home wine, like kegs of it, but he had a kegerator like off the refrigerator. You could
Yep,
have
yep.
keg or keg, and he kept that full with freaking Budweiser.
Okay.
And me and my friends would sneak in there, man. And but then when we got older, you know, and I got to hang with my older cousins and all. My grandfather used to own a store at Southern Avenue and Willow Road, Southeast.
Okay.
And we were still allowed to go there, and the guys that worked there would just give us free cases of beer. They didn't give a shit. I had enough to work there. And my
Man.
cousin that worked there, and he wasn't but probably 18, 19. He might have been 20 at the time.
Okay.
I was probably 16. And man, we go there, we get a case of OD, a case of the old Mickey's, where you actually pop the top.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we'd all ride down to Haynes Point.
Yeah.
And just sit there and chill, man. Just pump music and drink like a motherfucker.
With the 8-track.
No 8-track.
It was a tape. It was a tape. Oh man.
Back then was a lot of NWA and West Coast.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh
The
yeah.
East Coast didn't take off till about between 91 and 93.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's
So
what we did.
So Jay, hold on one second. I'm gonna say I gotta catch up. So I see FCB in the chat. I see Grill Sergeant in the chat. I see. Oh man, I am behind. Quentin said his iPad died. He'll be right back. Whatever. Grumba says, do they have Little League cricket and where the adults drink beer and fight and stuff? Listen, if there are parents that are observing little kids, they're going to be drinking and they're going to be fighting. Let me just tell you, because I can just tell you from ask me how I know. This cup goes with me to Taste Tester number 2's high school baseball games. And usually there's a jar that accompanies the cup. Let me just tell you, there are other parents who stop at my trunk on the way to the seats on the field. I won't say every time, but
they know there'll be some adult beverages.
Oh man, yes. Yeah, look, there was one lady. Her son plays with Taste Tester number 2, and she was like, "Oh, she said, oh, I'm gonna be right back." She left mid game, went to the convenience store, and she got some mixers for us. She got some ice for us, and she got some cups. And I was like, bet. All right. I see the Tropic Force. I don't know if that's one of the ones that I had, but hello. There's empanadas in there. Did you see? The ones on the right there's some cheese mixed in, and the ones on the left are just a straight meat. Well, I don't know. Your brother may have eaten, but there was one that was just straight cheese. If you bring the tray over here, I might be able to tell you if it was. All right. Well, I think he may have had that one. Yeah.
I don't know, but Steven, man, if I ever come out of town, that's where I'm going.
Where?
I want to see that man right there.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I am overdue for a trip to Trinidad as well. And if I ever get the opportunity to go to Trinidad, trust me, I'm gonna see Steven and I'm gonna see Jacqueline just so I can hear her say it was so tasty in person.
Actually, I should be dropping a video next week. Next week, Wednesday.
All right.
I'm about to order Steven
should be an interesting one.
I'm sorry.
What did you cook, Steven?
It's not really. It's something like a salsa. When you see it,
okay.
You like that one.
I'm in a race right now. I got to get him a commander's hat and get it overseas real quick or down south.
Steven?
Yeah, get him a commander's hat. He'll rock it. Steven, would you rock it if I asked you to? If I bought it for you, sent it to you?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. I'm a collector of hats, so.
Be better than in your head.
Steven, can you do me a favor? Can you go find the shirt I sent you?
No.
Wow. Just hold on. I'm going by Jacqueline there. She should have.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, you don't even have to put it on. Just wave it if you know.
I'm too late. You already sent him an Eagles man shirt.
No, it wasn't an Eagle shirt. It wasn't an Eagle shirt. You know, I mean, it's a Steel Drum Smoker shirt. You know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I need to send him.
So
I need to send him some of my stuff. I need to send
listen.
you stuff too.
Yeah, well, so Grumpus said Schlitz. Listen, let me tell you, my aunt used to drink some Schlitz malt liquor. I used to work at a beer and wine store, and it was funny, like seeing some of the old cans that the guy who owned the store, he had the entire store, like he had a shelf built up at the top of the store, and he had old cans lining the store, and Schlitz was definitely one of those ones. Let's see. Bunch of criminals. Look, Quentin called us criminals because we were drinking underage. Yeah.
Hey, sorry about that. Dash. Right now she's sleeping, and she's the only one could find out.
No worries. No worries.
But I promise you, next time when actually I was surprised you did a stream. You had
I know. So you know what, Steven? I was just like, why not? Right? And if we do this, I won't say every week, but I'm not opposed. So I'm not opposed to continuing to do the StreamYard streams, but we shall see how it is or how I feel.
But anytime you come back on the StreamYard again, I'll make sure I'll have them there. That's for sure.
Listen,
like usually when I get jerseys like those, we don't really wear them much.
Okay.
You know, treat them like a kind of like a souvenir.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I get it. I understand, and I appreciate the fact that it's put up on the pedestal. All right, so Jay, here's the story, right? So, probably about 3 years ago. So this was before COVID, actually. Yeah, it was before COVID. It was before COVID. So this is how long ago. So Steven used to watch the videos, and he was a big part of the barbecue community in the fact that he would come in and comment and help everyone with the live streams and attaching videos and other things like that. So I'm like, y'all, Steven, you know what? Like, I gotta send you and your daughter some of my shirts. This was when I was selling shirts. Like, I ordered shirts and was selling them and sending them myself. So I'm like, I gotta send you a shirt. So I sent him a shirt. I sent his daughter a shirt. I sent them some stickers. I sent them like a calendar, a bunch of stuff, right? It took him almost a year
To
to
get
receive. Oh my gosh. Like
that was
I swore it off. I was like, "Oh, Steven,
I kind of like gave up on it.
yep, yep,
And even actually the same thing happened with Uncle Steve as well. Because the first time I got some Uncle Steve, it took so long that he
mm,
thought it was lost in the mail. So
yep."
he sent the next batch. And I got the
Okay,
second batch. I got the second batch first, and the first
really?
batch after the second batch. Yeah.
Wow. Oh man. Marlon says, "Sorry, everybody, I can't come on tonight. Still working, but I send my love to everyone. That's what's up." Uh, listen, Russ said, "Wow, I'm like 12 years out, and I got an actual cigarette I can still smell."
Do what?
Um, he said, "Wow, I'm like 12 years out, an actual cigarette I can still smell." I guess he stopped smoking.
Man, I'm down from like a pack and a half to 2 packs to like less than one a day. Cause
Wow.
like $14 a damn pack here.
What? How much were they in Arkansas?
I could get 2 packs for $8.95.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
DC gonna tax you if that. DC gonna tax you.
Beer
Grumpa said
cheap.
I sent a box to Steven also. It took 7 months. Jeez.
I don't know why this disconnect.
Nah, I can still hear you. We can still hear
Okay.
you.
No, but I want
Uh-oh.
you trying to get you in my ear though, so because she's doing her thing and it's still not picking up.
I want to say give it a second. Is it connected to your laptop or is it connected to your phone?
My phone. I got y'all on my phone.
Oh, okay. I remember seeing the laptop as well. Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I'm hopefully not too far past February. I mean, me and my daughter, I'm at her house, and
Okay.
both our birthdays are
All right.
21st of next month, so I'm hoping to spend it with her.
Oh, of February?
Yeah.
So my baby brother's birthday is the 22nd.
22nd.
And then my sister-in-law, my older sister-in-law's birthday was the 23rd. So it'll be her third heavenly birthday. So but I I was actually looking at her obituary today. And I miss my sister-in-law so much. So much. She was my ace boon coon, like, man. So
See.
this time of year is hard.
Yeah, man, you have to get up with me.
Yeah.
I don't get on Instagram.
Okay.
I mean, my daughter does. So
Well, tell her to follow me. Just
maybe shoot you an email or something, and
yep. And that's exactly it. I was gonna say, shoot me email, and then I get your number, and we'll figure it out. Cause I mean, I'm down to come to DC. I ain't got no problem with it. I,
have her.
I have I got a permit for DC. I ain't worried. I ain't worried.
I ain't nothing to worry
Just,
about around here, man. I mean, this area
man.
has really grown up.
Oh
Last
yeah.
time I was in this area was probably 2000 and I want to say 6 or 7,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pretty bad. And it's really nice now.
It's getting better. Lots of things are getting better down in DC. I don't say down, but you're in DC, so But definitely, lots of things are getting better.
Can't say the same about here. Things are a bit rough here right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Right now,
seen in the news in Trinidad, man. There's
yeah, right,
a lot
yeah.
happening.
What for real? Right now we under what you call a state of emergency, and the normal shebang, same old same story, different year. So You just have to deal with it.
Deal with the bullshit.
No doubt.
What gets me is when I lived here, man, I was a kid. And I mean, I grew up here. We used to come up here, man, to get fucking bud. And they tried to lock us up for a dime bag, like rolling up on the strip. Now the shit's illegal.
Yeah, right. And it's
Like,
been legal in DC. It's been recreational in DC for quite a while.
yeah.
And the I'm gonna say the problem I have is just like you said, you could have gotten locked up, and those people who've gotten locked up and who are doing time in and or for selling weed or doing, or having weed in DC, even after it's been decriminalized and now recreationalized, there's people still serving time, and that's just that just
It just
doesn't
don't
sit
make
right with
sense.
me. Nope, it doesn't sit right with me.
Just don't make sense at all.
No, Steven, I know you'd be down there getting stoked.
Yeah, they decriminalized that probably about 4 years now. So you're allowed to actually have 4 trees planted in your yard, and you can have up to an ounce on your person then. Right, but no smoke, no smoking in public places. So whatever you do, you have to do in the privacy of your
private.
home. Yeah.
You're not supposed to smoke in public here either.
Yeah, but
like in the town where I'm living at, when I go to the main town, those guys, all those vendors and them, they don't really study about private. Them doing it right on the streets there, and well, the police don't really take them on with that again, They kind of more or less, they're not supposed to do it, but the police they just like allow them to do it now. So that kind of thing. Well, probably like with the state of emergency now, they may take it down a bit, but outside of that, it's a normal thing.
My man that I grew up with out in Maryland, he's like my brother. He's got a grow operation out there, and he's old as me now. He'll be 50 this month. He'll be 50 actually.
I didn't hear you.
27.
All right.
He's got a grower operation out there in Charles County. That motherfucker makes some good shit.
Bruh, I won't say it don't take much.
Let's not make this about that though.
Listen, Jay, if you've been here long enough, you know that we talk about, I won't say any and everything after, when I say after 10 o'clock, that after that first hour is done, we talk about any and everything. But
within reason.
Exactly.
Because I saw my dude up here, I was like, I got to talk to Steve.
See, yeah, man. So, but I'm gonna say that's the thing. So I tell you, the weed is something I like. Give me the drink. I'm cool with that. Like,
well, I'm good too. Believe me.
I just never got down with weed like with my.
I did back in the day. Now I just I can take it every once in a while.
No, listen.
You did ask for it. Huh?
No, I didn't ask for it at all, Steven. At all.
What was that?
That's punching. We're not talking about it. We don't. You know what was it? What was it that we don't talk about such and such from one of them Disney movies or Pixar movies? No, we don't talk about the punching, though. We don't talk about the punching. Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Tell your daughter I said thank you. She's got kids. So Jay, you have grandkids. I take it.
Yeah, I got a granddaughter here.
So
I've got a granddaughter here and a granddaughter back in Arkansas.
So tell your daughter I said thank you because she got the reference because of her daughter.
Or yeah, grandson.
Yeah, or grandson. Okay. So but yeah, we don't talk about Bruno, just like we don't talk about punching, okay?
I don't know what it is, but okay.
Yeah. Just don't even ask any more else about it. Just accept it. We don't talk about punching. punching Punch and do some ooh.
Some
So I
strange
want
things.
yo listen. There's things in life where you know how you be like, all right, you know what? I need not do this often. That's how punching is. Like, man. Who the hell is Bruno? Quentin, you don't have kids. I won't say you won't understand. All right. So Russ said, "Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, all." Russ, you be easy. Oh man, hold on. Time out. We have a
Mimi.
celebrity
Mimi.
joining us. Mimi. It's been way too long since Mimi has joined us on a live stream. Mimi, hello.
It's been a
Merry
minute.
Christmas. Happy New Year. And thank you. It's been way too long since Mimi has joined us on on a live stream. I'm like dying here.
Go in a minute.
All right. Yeah, look. She says, "Hey, she missed you." Well, if you missed us, you know how you could remedy that. You could just join us on the live streams, and you wouldn't actually have to miss us. I mean, Steven, what you say?
I
Agree?
say same here. I agreed. Fully agreed.
Agree? Disagree? Yeah. Jay, look, I won't say Jay's new here, but even Jay can be like, you know where we're gonna be every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Just come and say what's up. Mimi.
It has been a minute.
It has been a long while since
Oh,
Mimi has been here. Look, Quentin says, "Merry Christmas. My tree is still up."
Hey, where's Quentin at in the DMV?
Northern Virginia. He's like the Arlington area. Arlington. Yeah.
My uncle was a firefighter out there.
Oh, okay. Like still or was?
No, I was. He's passed away now.
Okay.
They called him Dirty Shirt. He walked around with a dirty shirt on all the time. That's back. He had he was a TV repairman. That is a lost breed. And he had
a TV repairman.
Yeah, he was a TV repairman back in like coming up through the 70s and 80s. And
Did he like? He used to be the one that changed the. He was the clicker and had to turn the dial.
He was the guy that actually put tubes in TVs.
Oh yeah.
Way back in the days.
Yeah, right. Way back in the day.
And people would call him when their TV messed up. Them old wooden console TVs. And
oh
stuff
yeah. Look, I'm old enough to remember the floor model TVs. Okay. When the youngest was the clicker. Okay, you go change the channel. Go change the channel.
Yes, sir. You know it.
And work on that tinfoil on the antenna.
Yeah, yep. The rabbit ears, okay?
The rabbit ears.
The rabbit ears.
And some foil.
Then you put aluminum foil on it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Jay, what do you call the thing that's in the kitchen that catches the water? What do you call it?
What do you mean?
The thing I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to say, like, if you were washing dishes, what would you be washing the dishes in?
Sink.
Okay, you said sink. I just wanted to see if you were old school enough to say the zinc. No. There's a difference between a zinc and a sink. Did folks in DC or in your, I'm gonna say, did they ever call that receptacle, that basin, a zinc?
It was always called put the dishes in the sink.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Older folks, like my father-in-law, he's of the generation where they called it a zinc.
Wow.
Yes. Because these sinks used to be made of zinc. So they called them
zinc. Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
I just remember the sink.
Well, You never washed anything, did you?
No,
All right, good. Okay.
no, I washed.
Oh, good. Good. You can.
Okay, look, that's a
Uh-huh.
big thing between me and my old lady back in Arkansas. They
Yeah.
wore everything.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I'm like, there ain't no fucking R in
All
wash.
right.
I'm like, come on now. It's WASH.
H.
Yeah, come on. I was going with S. They're like,
Yo, that is too funny.
wash everything. You got to wash it. And I'm like, and
Do
then
you
like,
do you fit and fix
hold
to
on.
do things? Do you fit and fix to do things?
I don't know. I'm part of it. I'm fit to do things. I'm fixing to do things. I don't
Oh,
know. I'm
all right.
but here,
I just have to see how southern you are.
I've been there. I was there forever, man. Like 15 years. But yo, and here's one that would kill me, and I love her to death, and I'm not making fun of her or anybody down there. She'd be like, "I need to get some washing powders. Washing powders."
Mm-hmm. Listen,
You mean
my wife.
laundry? Hold on.
Yep. Soap. Yep.
Laundry detergent.
Mm-hmm.
Get some laundry detergent, and
Nope.
it's not.
My wife.
It's
My
not powder.
wife says soap powder. My wife says soap powder.
So
And I look at her and I'll be like, seriously?
where's she from?
Seriously?
Where's she from?
My wife still says soap powder. And I'll be like,
Oh, look,
how
and then
old
she
are
go
you?
buy liquid.
How old are you? And but now here for full disclosure, so my father-in-law does washer and dryer repair. And my father-in-law still says soap powder. Even if he's talking about like, oh, you're gonna put the soap powder in, and even if he's pointing to the liquid, the laundry detergent, he will say soap powder. Okay, like he'd be like, oh, you get to most people put too much soap powder in their washing machine, and that's what causes problems. And he will he will have a cup of laundry detergent in his hand, talking about soap powder. My wife still says soap powder to this day,
Where's
and
she
I didn't hear you.
from?
She grew up around the corner from me in Philly. I'm telling you, but again, so my father-in-law also says zinc from time to time. If you talk to him enough about a different sink, he'll say zinc. And I won't say it's a generational thing, but the thing was, and I was like, why are these old folks and basically my parents' generation and a little older, why are they calling it a zinc? It's a sink, SINK, but they're calling it a zinc, ZIN. All right. And the whole thing is the sinks used to be made of zinc, and that's why they call them a zinc. And I was like, oh,
I didn't
well,
know
that
that.
makes sense now.
I didn't know that.
But at the same time, dude, when I say my father-in-law still says soap powder, my wife still says soap powder, and I'd be like, and I just let it go. I've been married now. In May it'll be
Like
21 years.
me. Hold on, Dash. You're like me. You're
Yeah.
like something doesn't make sense here.
Nope.
I'm gonna call it how I see it, and it's
Yeah.
got to be the correct way.
Yep.
But she says washing powders, and I'm like, for one thing, it's laundry detergent.
Yep.
Wash, not wash. Wash.
Yeah.
There's no. Okay.
Look, Grumpus says fixing to and leave it to go. Look. Hold on, Grumpus. Grumpus says my dad says zinc. Look, I'm telling you, it's a thing because the sinks of their generations were made of zinc. Look it up. Look. Look. Grumpus says, oh no, this is Quentin. Warsh? No, just WARSH. Warsh. Look. Grumpus says his mom still washes her clothes.
Or wash it.
Oh yeah, washing the dishes, washing your car, washing your
No,
ass.
that's hold on. That's what gets me. It's always the damn washing powders, or like you said, the the clothes powders, or whatever you said.
Laundry
But
detergent, laundry soap.
yeah, laundry. Well, we say detergent, and
Uh-huh.
but then when it comes down to washing dishes, we need some dish detergent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hmm.
Mm. Look, Tide Pods, all of it. Washing powder. Yeah.
Wash powder.
Oh, here's a good one. Mimi says laundromat or washeria?
Laundromat.
Laundromat.
Laundry.
Laundromat. Man, I know Mimi. I think Mimi's in Florida. Okay, look, your Southern is showing Mimi, because I've never, aside from movies and maybe TV, have I ever heard. Oh, look,
Washing.
washateria. I said washeria. No, washateria. Look, Quentin said washateria. What? Look. Quentin said Mimi from the South. Yeah. the South. Yes. Uh-oh. Yes, I can barbecue. Hold on. Don't just watch. You gotta say hi, man. I want to
What
say
up,
introduce
Simon?
yourself.
That's
But
Simon.
just say what's up, man. Don't just be looky-looing. Come in and say what's up. Oh man, look. Mimi said he said South. Listen, that's the whole thing. When Jay was talking about being in Southeast or Northwest, it's not Southeast, it's Southeast. Okay, it's Northwest. All right. Look. Mimi said it's washing powder. Period. I felt all the neck with that one, Mimi. All the neck. Okay.
Y'all talking about Simon? I can't look at the chat.
No. So yes, I can barbecue. So
Simon, come in.
oh, drop my charger. Yeah. See, this is all part of where um Steven knows everybody's names. He's the best. The absolute best. And I'm like, hi, barbecue channel name.
I'm getting to talk to Steve. I'm like, oh, Steven, hi.
Look, that's how I am talking to you. I'm like, man, he been commenting on the videos for a while. He been on the live stream for a while. Now I can put a name to a face to a name. Yeah. Y'all know,
Like,
look, it's one of those things, man. I'm out and about in public and I see people looking at me and I'm like, do you know me? Like do you know me? And I've had people like pop up and they're like, Dash, and I'm like, oh hey, you know me from YouTube, yada yada. And other times they'd be like, nah, he just in a way. but that's how it is, man. Like I never know, because I'm telling you, you can, like, Steven, I don't know, have you ever been recognized in public, Steven? Has
no.
anyone? No. Trinidad is a small island, and I'm telling you, it isn't. I won't say it's an eerie feeling, but it is weird when I'm out and about someplace and I can just see somebody look at me, and I'm like, they're about to say something that, like, oh, I seen you on YouTube before.
Dash, I don't have those kind of numbers for people to notice me in chat.
It's coming, Steven. I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna speak it into existence, Steven. I'm putting it into the ethos, Steven. That you're gonna be out and about, and you're like, somebody gonna be like, Steven, ah, I seen you make your green sauce or your green whatever.
That's the thing. I don't show my face on my video, so
Ah,
the only how
you're
they will
right.
recognize me is if they watch like
The live
tonight.
stream.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
I didn't
something.
even put I didn't even put that together, but you're absolutely right, Steven.
No, I do have one or two videos with my face actually showing, like if it's a mail call video or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but still, I don't have the numbers.
Look, Steven, I'm speaking it into existence, man. You're gonna get there. But you know what, Steven? Here's the thing. I tell you, make it a little more personable. Even if you just do your like talking head, like just how we're talking right now.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
just introduce the video with just you in the video, and then you do your voiceover. It'll leaps and bounds. I'm telling you, leaps and bounds. Look, Mimi said washateria, not washeria or washeria. Mimi, look, listen. I've never heard that term before, so pardon me for getting it wrong. Look, Quentin said washeria. Where that at?
I don't know about Steven don't do lives, man. He's got the setup for it. Look, he's got the backdrop and all that.
I don't know. I don't know, Steven. Why don't you do lives?
Man,
I never really.
you got the following.
Not really. I have the following because, like, on your lives and maybe one or two other lives, but just a simple guy.
I know you're a simple guy. You simple. Keep telling me about the damn good weather down there.
I know, right? He be rubbing it in.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Look at
getting
him in his tank top.
shit. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, Steven. Damn it.
Right?
I'm like,
We don't care that it's 80 degrees right now in Trinidad, dog. It's snowing.
I'll tell you, shit out of Steven, though, man. He's like my favorite dude on YouTube.
Heck yeah, man. Look, and for good reason. Because like the amount of support that Steven shows everybody in the barbecue community is unparalleled. Unparalleled. And I'm gonna say I gave, but I give Steven his flowers every single time he helps me out when I'm doing a live stream, or every single time he comments on one of my videos, because I am like it is one of those things where, and Steven, I know it is a hell of a thing to put yourself out there in front of folks on YouTube for other people to, I'm gonna say to judge, but to criticize and open yourself up for. I get it. And you know as well as I do, I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah,
And
for real.
and it's just one of those things where it's like, you got to say, forget them. You put videos out there for you,
That's right.
and boom, that's like it. So listen, Grumpy
And
said I'm not famous, but I know famous folks. Whatever.
Actually, I mean, it's not really a big number for most people, but actually, one of my videos has about close to 40,000 views.
Bro, that is impressive. Have you gotten your 1,000 hours yet?
Or
actually 4,000 hours?
Actually, I have to take a snapshot of some things that, cause I got some email. It seems like it's from YouTube, stating that
Get it done, dog. Get it done. Steven, let me tell you. Let me just put this out there. I got my partnership done when I had a video went viral because of do you know the Nice Peter, who does the epic rap battles of history? You ever heard of epic rap battles?
I can't recall.
So, but the whole thing is, Nice Peter does these epic rap battles, and it will be like Chuck Norris versus Abe Lincoln. All right. And the whole thing was he was in Baltimore, and I filmed a video probably going on 10 years ago when I was in this venue, and there was probably 50 people in this venue, and he performed this particular rap battle live, right? And there was a guy that got up on stage and knew the part of Chuck Norris, and he did Chuck Norris's part, the person from the crowd versus the guy who was the famous YouTuber. And when I say famous, at the time he probably had a few 100,000 subscribers. Okay, that video did probably 100 or 150,000 views, and the ability to monetize my channel at the time, I piggyback off of that because it was a live version of the epic rap battle thing. And when I say it, I did it. And I was like, boom. And when I say rode the coattails of that viral video, okay, at the time that wasn't even a term, viral video, right?
And strangely enough, funny thing is, like, just the other day, I kind of like speed through that video and trying to understand, well, how it got so much views.
Yep. What was the video?
It was something to do with something called soursop, a fruit.
Yeah.
A fruit.
Yeah.
Right. But I put soursop is the local name, but there's also the what you would call the scientific name or kind of thing like.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that in brackets.
So
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the title make that video got so much views or if it's the actual video itself. Up to yesterday, somebody commented on it again.
Yeah. Look, Steve Quentin says, I don't leave my house enough to ever get recognized like that. Listen, I beg to differ, Quentin. You walk to and from the charger from around the corner and you go to work. I've had people, one of my coworkers was talking about barbecue, and just so happened, like she was like, oh, my husband watched some barbecue videos, and then I happened to like look over his shoulder and it was you. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, you were cooking a brisket, or you were doing this, or you were doing that, but it was you. So my husband wants to order a brisket from you because he saw you on YouTube. And I was like, what? Yes. So Steven, I'm telling you, all right, so Steven, like, get in front of the camera, dog. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know, trust me, I know it's hard because I will say the first year, maybe 2 years that I put videos on YouTube, they were not me. They were all animations and stuff that I would do so I wouldn't have to be in front of the camera. So I completely understand. But I got to the point where I was just like, I don't know if you remember, Steven, me ever talking about the Don't You Hate It When?
Yeah.
So the Don't You Hate It When videos, I used to animate those, right? It was Don't You Hate It When.
That was way back in the day.
Way back.
That could be about close to about maybe 9 or 10 years.
Oh
12,
no, it's more than that.
Yeah.
It was more than 10 years. But the whole thing was I used to animate the Don't You Hate It When moments, random thoughts, and why can't I think of the third one? But there were 3 different like things that I would put on YouTube. But one day I had a Don't You Hate It When moment. Excuse me. And I was sitting in the parking lot, but I was sitting on the street in front of my kid's school at the time. And I was like, there's no way I'm animating this. Boom, I turned the camera on me. And I just spoke and I said what I had to say. And I was like, that wasn't that bad. And the interaction that I got from that video was like, oh, okay, I can get in front of the camera. I can do this. And it just, I'm sure it'll probably cut your workflow in half, or it'll cut your workflow because right now you film whatever it is you film and then you do a voiceover over top of it. As someone who does filming for YouTube, I know what that workflow entails.
No, you see, like to do a video without a voiceover, by me, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Because like there's always some noise around or something like that. So that's why I usually do voiceovers, because to avoid that.
Yep. So Stephen, I completely understand. I live in a house of 5. And I've gotten back into doing videos because no one else is home. There's a few days of the week where no one else is home, or I'm filming early in the morning or midday when no one else is up yet. So I completely understand, but at the same time, I also I know that, and I can understand and empathize with the noise, just this noise that comes with a household.
And besides the household is one thing. Then, like, I have 2 neighbors that live next door to me that are pretty close. So sometimes they may decide to do something that might make noise, and so all that is a kind of problem right there, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I mostly do the voiceovers. But doing the voiceovers now is pretty hard, because you have to make sure that
everything is quiet.
your words lined up. So sometimes, like, I have to either slow down a clip, or speed up a clip to fit a line with the words when I speak. So
Man,
it's a pretty task.
Oh, Steven, I get it. So Susie said, I bought some seasoning from Uncle Steve and mentioned your name. He must be mad at you because he didn't send any surprises, Dash. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to Uncle Steve, but I owe Uncle Steve a message because I am running low on some of the seasonings that I use. But maybe I won't say maybe you ordered too much and he wasn't able to send you anything extra, because like if you order 1 or 2 things, he might send you something extra. But if you ordered enough to fit into an envelope or into the package,
like the gift pack or something like
yep,
that.
yep, then he'll send you just that. But if you order like 3 and he could fit 4, he'll send you something extra. And that's one of those things where you never know what you're going to get from Uncle Steve. So I can't call it. All he's asked me to ever do is just say, hey, tell him in your comments or in your order that, hey, Dash sent you, and he'll try. I'm gonna say he'll try to send you something a little surprise. But I can't guarantee it. Look, listen, I need to, as I have been saying, I've been saying that I need to reach out to Uncle Steve since Thanksgiving, and it is now, we are halfway into January, and I haven't yet. So yeah, I know.
See what Grandpa said?
Steven, I had no idea how. Oh yeah, listen. Let me just tell you, okay. Grandpa says I had no idea how much $12 a month from YouTube adds up. It does, Steven. And I'm not making $12 a month. Luckily for me, I used to make enough to pay for my cell phone bill of my family of 5.
Okay, cool.
And I haven't been lately, but there was I won't say 1 month, but there was a month or so where I got close, and that's very helpful. Let me just say that's very helpful. I am not, by any means, I'm not rich. I mean, you guys know as well as I do. I'm not I'm not making $1 million off of my YouTube channel. So every little bit helps, man. Every little bit helps. And if it's, like I was thinking about this earlier today because I used to do the Patreon thing, and then I'm like, hey, a lot of my Patreon patrons kind of fell off by the wayside, and the thing is, because I stopped producing videos, but I stopped producing videos because I'm like, I won't say a little burnt out, but I'm like, I just can't produce videos
Yeah,
like I used to.
I understand that. I usually produce videos. Whatever you say I produce is what I actually eat home.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm not like going to try to buy something just for a video.
And that's one of those things, Stephen, that you understand and I understand, but the people who are watching don't understand. Because I get people that are saying, "Oh, you should do," and as soon as I see those 3 words, "you should do," I know that I'm like, this about to be a comment. I'm about to just write thanks.
You know, but like
Because
I can't
I
eat
can't
shrimps.
afford.
I
I
can't
can't
eat
afford.
shrimps. So why would I cook shrimps on a video for and I can't eat shrimps?
Listen,
You know,
and
something like that.
I don't eat pork, right? Oh, you should do this. You should do that. And I'm like, but that's not something I eat. That's not something that I would take joy or pleasure in cooking. Or and another thing too is I've been doing barbecue for long enough that my family has pretty much, said these are things we'll eat, these are things
And
we
these,
will not eat.
that's right.
So when I get these people that are like, you should cook this, and I'm like, but no one in my household will eat that. So now I have to go out and spend money and waste food in an
Exactly.
effort to
The-
try to garner views in a video that might or might not pay off.
Exactly
And
so.
then, and Stephen, like I said, I know you get it. I know you understand, but lots of other people do not.
Mhm.
Mm, mm.
It,
Listen, let's
it
see. Go ahead, Stephen. I'm sorry.
yeah, like it come like cooking ribs. Now
Oh,
I could probably buy a rack of ribs or a couple rack of ribs every month, but how much ribs video would I put out? You know, it just don't align with me.
yeah.
You know,
So one of the,
so you
it's funny you mentioned ribs, Stephen. I today bought ribs for 2 reasons. One, because they were on sale, and 2,
Mhm.
because my wife told me, she said I'm out of ribs.
All
And
right, you see, so a good reason to buy ribs.
that's exactly it, right? I'm not just going to buy ribs to cook ribs just to cook ribs to post a video about it. I mean, how many times can I cook? Now, mind you, I cook a lot of brisket and I film me cooking a lot of brisket. But one of the things that I've come to realize is every time I post a new video, that is the first time someone is seeing that video of me
Yeah,
cooking that specific
yeah.
thing. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm okay with that. But the problem is the people who have seen it a bunch of times won't watch it again. So I'm like, how?
Unless if you like you, well, of course you know you have your bona fide
Oh yeah.
subscribers.
Oh, definitely.
So you could
Definitely.
cook 20 brisket, they will watch the
And they
20
don't care. They'll watch it
right,
20 times. You're
right.
absolutely right. But Steven, you know as well as I know that YouTube doesn't reward you for the people who are those bona fide subscribers.
So yeah, that's for sure. It's all about the views.
It's not even about the views, but it's all about the new views, the
New
new
views.
eyes.
Yeah,
That's what's hard.
yeah,
That's something that you can't. I won't say you can't teach, but that's something that you can't. It's hard to justify. So let's say Jimmy said, I had a guy the other day say, "Are you going to make some barbecue videos with that meat?" And I had never seen him before. It caught me by surprise. So there we go. All right. So that's the thing. Jimmy has been recognized in public, and it is a wild feeling, Jimmy. I'm telling you, it's wild because you're like, what? Hold on, what? You know who I am? Or you've watched my YouTube videos? What? Um, listen,
well,
Rumpa said,
Mimi,
I've
thank
helped
you for
people
that.
pick out briskets at HEB because they had watched my videos. Okay. Man. What were you saying, Steven? I'm sorry.
No, I was telling Mimi thanks for subscribing to my channel.
Oh yeah. See, but you know what's crazy, right? This is one of those things. So, so Steven, you know, I started a second YouTube channel, and it's a pew pew channel. Okay. As much as I want people to subscribe, I actually don't want them to subscribe yet, because
Okay.
the more people who see the channel and watch the videos while not being subscribed is actually more helpful.
Yeah.
So it's counterintuitive that you're trying to build a channel. And what is the first thing you say to someone who's watching your channel as you're building? Subscribe to my channel. But as soon as they subscribe, those hours don't go towards you making your goal or you getting your threshold.
YouTube is a
YouTube
different
is a
kind of
racket.
beast.
Yeah,
It's a different kind
bruh.
of beast.
But how can you easily explain that to someone?
You know, it's really hard. A lot of people who watch videos and don't create content,
Don't understand.
if they start to create content, they will understand. They will understand how hard YouTube can be. Then,
Man, listen. So just think about it like this, and you know, Steven, you'll understand this because I used to produce and edit. So I used to film, edit, produce 2 videos a week plus a live stream. So 3 bits of content every single week. And I did that for 2.5, almost 3 years straight.
that is some hard work. Trust me, that is some hard work.
2.5 or 3 years straight, where I could count on one hand probably how many times I missed an upload in a particular week. Okay. And then I was like, yo, I'm done. I'm over it. I can't keep up the same
Same
pace.
pace. Yeah.
Right?
That's
That hamster wheel it's a thing. Like it's real.
I understand. That's why now, if you realize I put out a video like once a
Once
month
a
now,
month. Yeah. Oh, trust
and
me. Steven, I see it, man. And I'm like, did I miss it? Damn, nope. It's
just
been
and I used to put out a video every week until I realized like this starting to become a job.
yeah, it's hard.
And
I'm gonna say it's hard. So what up,
and
Delta Sim Pilot? What's going on, man? How you doing? So, but the same thing. So that's the point I'm trying to make, and I'm gonna say I'm trying to preface this with my second channel. My second channel, I've gotten. So you need 1,000 subscribers, and you need 4,000 watch hours in order to monetize.
no,
I
but I
have
think
8.
they reduced the
No,
watch hours now. They have it?
no.
Okay.
Not to monetize. Not to monetize.
Oh.
Um, the watch hours. So there's certain things that you can do. If you're talking about the 3,000 hours,
Yeah.
that's so that you can receive super chats and things like that.
Oh yeah. Well, right.
That's
Okay. Yeah.
not
Right. Understand.
monetizing. That's not
Right. That's
monetizing the
really
channel.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that one is 500 subscribers and
Yeah.
3,000 hours, and then you can get super chats.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
do a live
Yeah.
stream or something
Right.
along
Right.
those lines,
So
you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
kind of
I
get
understand it.
something.
Something. Yeah.
So, but no, listen, my channel, the new channel. Now, mind you, I've only been going at it since like May. I have 850-ish subscribers, and I'm like, yay, that's great. But I only have 1,000 watch hours.
There's 3 more thousand
1,000.
hours.
And the majority of those watch hours have come from shorts, because YouTube doesn't reward the long form content anymore. It rewards the shorts. My shorts are 15 to 30 seconds long. Do you know how many times someone has to watch a shorts video for 30 seconds of film or footage
Wow.
to a bruh, bruh. Like,
But you never thought about like start doing like a live stream on that other channel to help boost the hours, or
I don't know if I have the subscribers in order to do that. But that could be something. I mean, maybe I'll just do a live stream randomly from the range. But I want to say I don't know. I've never even thought about doing a live stream because I don't know whether or not I can. Um, but that's something to try or something to think about. Even if it's like doing a live stream of me like cleaning some of my pistols or something like
yeah,
that.
well, yeah.
Because I just I don't know, Steven. I'm to the point now where even with that channel, I'm burnt out. Like
Yeah,
because
I understand. I know.
I there was a point where I posted a video, a short video, and again, let's say between 5 seconds and a minute every single day for 2.5 months. And I'm like, oh, I just had to take some time away. Like I just stepped back. So
I understand that. So, but me
Silver
actually
Bart,
starting
what
a
up?
for me actually starting a channel was really just something for my daughter to have when I
Oh yeah.
go well,
Yep.
that kind of
Yep.
thing like that.
Yep.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope someday I probably get a viral video.
Oh
But
yeah. Susie is health reasons. Health reasons. So I can tell you this, Steven. My son, taste tester number 2, who is now 17, he has started to write essays for college and things like that. He has used my YouTube channel and the fact that he's been on the YouTube channel in some of his college essays, talking
okay,
about how he, even though, like, inadvertently, he has a time capsule of him growing up and
yeah,
him,
right.
like, him seeing himself on YouTube and helping me with videos and just like seeing those I won't say those home movies, but they're in a permanent location, if you will.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was a crazy thing to hear him talk about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm losing myself. All right, I'm back. It was a crazy thing to see him talking about it. And I was like, that wasn't my intention when I added them to the videos. It was just like, hey, I'm cooking dinner and I want to get you guys involved so that you can understand kind
Mm,
of, I won't say the importance, but you can understand what it is daddy is doing versus
right.
daddy like I don't want to be the bad guy and be like daddy needs quiet, everybody be quiet, because I've had those days and those times too, right? But if I involve them in the video, the buy-in that I would get from them would be so much more. Um, I mean, dude, I've caught and captured so many candid little bits of. I mean, like there was one video where I was trying to get all three of them, all three of the taste testers in the video, and I'm like, oh, all right, come on, I finished cooking whatever it was, and I'm like, hey, they're taste testers. I need them to come and taste test whatever it is I cooked, right? And um, taste tester number 2 was like through Alexa throughout the house. He's like, Daddy, when did you start the video? Cause I'm going poop right now. I can't come and help cause I'm pooping. And I'm just like, like when, like how can I, like I couldn't have planned that. So
those are some nice moments, man.
man,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely, and that's all part of it too, because you know they can go back, or he specifically has gone back and watched some of the older videos, and he's like, "Dang, I remember when we did this," or "I remember," and it's just like, "Oh, I remember when we did," boom, boom, boom. So,
Yeah, and the funny thing is, we as parents sometimes we
oh yeah,
forget certain things,
oh
but
man,
they
oh they
remember.
remember, they
Trust
remember,
trust me.
man.
Yeah.
They definitely remember for sure. Let's see, Quentin. I guess Quentin says he's saying good night. I'm like 10 minutes behind.
It's
Jimmy
now
says it's hard to
it's half
explain
12.
this. Oh yeah. So Steven, you about to leave too, but one of the things that I take away from doing these live streams with other folks is I really enjoy talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Um, Steven, you're definitely up there. You're on my list, and just like I said, I try to give you your flowers any and every time I talk to you, because you have been one of the biggest supporters of not only my channel but everybody in the barbecue community. Always on the live streams, always commenting on the videos. I won't say it doesn't matter what it is, or what anyone else has going on. You're always there, so I
Cause
appreciate it.
like actually the last video you posted about the I think it's the e-kitchen or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I, I watched the video, commented
Yeah.
on the video, and
Yeah.
same time Jacqueline came in the room and asked me to do something or to go somewhere with her, and I
Yeah.
just forgot to click on to send the comment.
Listen, it happens, dog, and I am like, it doesn't. I won't say it doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. But look, I posted the video for tomorrow. The video that is going live tomorrow. I posted the link to the video. So if you are, I say if you're here on the live streams, and that's the thing, like I try to hold off these videos until Thursday, so that if you're here on the live stream, you guys have access to those videos first, and you can watch the videos, or you are of the first to have access to the videos. But Steven, bruh, I know it's 12:30 and you got to get up
Yeah,
tomorrow, so you be easy, man. Thank you so
yeah,
very much
yeah. Thanks for
for
having me
hanging
up
out.
as usual.
Yeah, man. I
Always a
listen.
pleasure being here.
No, the pleasure is all mine, man. I can't say thank you enough for coming and hanging out. And like I said, for all of the support you always give, not only me but any and everybody in the barbecue community. Um, yeah. So just so look, Steven, you go ahead and drop off. I'm gonna try to catch
Yeah,
up on the comments, and you take great care, sir.
yeah, brother.
I'm looking forward to the video next week. Be easy, man.
Yeah,
Peace. Thank you.
yeah, man. Okay,
Tell
buddy.
Jacqueline I say hey too, and the missus as well. All right.
Will do.
All right, man. Take care. All right. Let's see. So let me try to catch up on the comments here. So Jimmy says it's hard to explain to someone who is starting a new YouTube channel what they are getting into. Like, there is no way to explain it. Like, you know, the I won't say unless you are funny as hell, you're pretty as hell, or you have some novel idea, it's gonna take some work to get a YouTube channel off the ground. Like, for real. Mm, so Mimi, Quentin, he has a YouTube channel, but there's like one or two fishing videos of him fishing from a kayak. If you go out to Instagram, his name is his Instagram channel or Instagram page. But other than that, yeah. Grover says I keep my YouTube expectations low. If I didn't, I'd be pissed all the time. Mimi says, anyone on fan base, no subscribers or views needed, you start making money with your first view. Huh. I'm not on fan base, but that might be something to look into. Because I can use it. I can use. Let's say use the money. I always use the income. Grumpus says YouTube is a tough game to play because they keep changing the game. Man, do they ever? YouTube moves the goalpost daily. Let's see. If you do a live showing your favorite brand of Pew Pew collection, what can YouTube do to that channel? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not monetized yet. So I haven't gotten to the point where I've been demonetized. I know a lot of firearms channels get demonetized because they're showing firearms content. So I'm still trying to get to the point where I can get demonetized. Grandpa said I started a YouTube channel to leave videos for my family many generations from now. I'll keep making videos for that reason. Agreed. Mimi says that's awesome. So that's the thing, what's crazy is I started making barbecue YouTube videos to help my friend. And I've talked about it before. My friend asked me some barbecue questions, and I'm like, man, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film this and put it on YouTube so you can watch it whenever, versus me just trying to reply to his message or tell him the answer. And I've said it before, he wasn't the only person that watched those videos. You guys watched those videos too. Let's see. Roman said, I watched my wife work hours and hours on genealogy, making videos. Will save someone lots of work in the years to come. Yeah. Russ says, I'm going to buy a winter coat with a built-in holster from a coworker. So I texted, texted him to Venmo me the coat. What? Oh boy. Text him a picture of the money. Dozen Tim Pilot said, what's been going on? Nothing much, man. I've been chilling. Russ says, what's got 5 toes, but it's not your foot? Your. He said, my foot. Oh boy, we have come to that point in the live stream, and I just want to give a shout out to those of you guys who are the replay gang. Definitely appreciate you guys who I'll say are checking in and watching the replay of the live stream. Unfortunate as it may be that you weren't able to join us. And indeed, Russ says, stay trapped, like the Captain Morgan picture. Yes. All right. I am going to, I made empanadas for dinner tonight. I'm getting ready to warm up one and have one right now. So give me a second. I'm going to go get an empanada, warm it up, and have something else. So Jimmy says, have a good rest of the week, guys. Later, Dash. Yes, Jimmy, let's say tomorrow or the next day, whenever whenever you're ready, just hit me up. I need to check in with you. So, all right. I'm gonna warm up an empanada and I'm going to break bread, but I'm getting ready to eat this empanada in front of you guys. I'm just going to apologize now. So let me go get it and warm it up. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So, empanada and some sparkling water. I almost made a video of me making the empanadas. Hey, Dash, Quentin, Buzz, Steven, all. Let's see. So Grumpus says, what's the difference of you making videos on your gun channel and the hunting videos I watch? These guys are slaying anything that moves. I won't say hunting is a means to an end, Grumpus. And it's in a controlled environment. But if I were to show me disassembling a firearm, YouTube would have a problem with it. Mimi says, oh, great. Now I'm hungry. So, Grumpus, there's nuance. Like, even the difference between me disassembling a firearm to clean it and using a firearm at the range, one is deemed a no-no and the other is acceptable. So using a firearm at the range in a controlled environment, if you will, is okay. But if I'm sitting at here in my kitchen and I'm cleaning my firearm and I show how to take it apart, disassemble it, that's a problem. Oh my goodness, Laura! Hello. Laura says, hey, Dash, Quentin, Buzz, Steven, and all. Yeah. Sorry, Mimi. Thanks. Huh. It's the first time I made empanadas in quite some time. And They're really good. My kids enjoyed them. My wife enjoyed them. I enjoyed them. Yeah, I do. It's so hard trying to get stuff out of my beard on camera because it's backwards. Yeah, you were imagining, Laura, because I didn't yawn one time. No, sir, Grumpus. Not my thing. I do my hunting by picking up the packs of meat from the market or Sam's or Costco or Restaurant Depot. That's as close to hunting as I get. Mm, mm, mm. Knowledge is power to gain smell around the cracks. Are you talking about the empanadas or something else, Russ? I don't know what you sometimes. Like, seriously. All right, so I had empanada. I had two for dinner, and I had that one just now. Son of a fried treats. I'm about to get another one. That was good. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. So let's see. Gather, pay, and eat. You're not supposed to. Yeah, Russ. Half sentences. I'm lost. So, are you? What say you? Do you let your microwave? Oh shoot, my empanada. It fell apart. Do you let your microwave get all the way down to 0 before you stop it, or do you stop it like at 0 or at 1? I'm a 1 stopper. I don't need to hear it go, go beep. Russ, and make me 1. There's a couple more made. I just put them away in the fridge. All I gotta do is warm it up a little bit. Still crunchy and everything. Grumpus says his OCD won't let him stop before the beep. Really, Grumpus? You have to let the microwave beep? No way. Even if it's like a multi-beep, I can stop it at the first beep and be good. Russ says 11:48. What's the record? The longest live stream I think we did was like 5 hours. This is by no means it. By no means. Speaking of which, if you want to join me on a live stream, I just posted the link to the stream. If you want to prolong this, but yeah, I think the longest live stream was seriously like 5, almost 6 hours. I have to let it stop my last micro. I could turn the beep to silent. Well, that's decent. I think I would like a microwave that I could turn off the sound. It's funny, our microwave that we have now, honestly it's on its last leg, but we both hate it, my wife and I. Let me just tell you, I was so close to making a video on me making these empanadas tonight, but I went, I told you I went to the orthopedist today, and the orthopedist wrote me a prescription. So I had to go get the prescription. My wife said, hey, we still need eggs and we need bleach. And we need to go to Sam's. I said, well, how about I just go to Sam's and get the eggs and the bleach? She was like, okay, cool, thank you. So I went to Sam's, got the eggs and the bleach before I went to get the prescription. When I went into the Walmart to get the prescription, I got the Manwich because that's my cheat code. I use Manwich. And by the time I did all of that, it was like an hour and a half later. And I got home. By the time I got home, I really didn't feel like cooking. But I said I was gonna make these empanadas. I've been saying I'm gonna make these empanadas for 2 days now. I gotta make these empanadas. So because I didn't feel like making the empanadas, I didn't film a video. But I did it. I made the empanadas. But half a red pepper, bell pepper, half a orange red pepper, half an onion, some like a pound and a quarter of ground beef, some manwich. These. It's not a calzone. I didn't use straight tomato sauce. Grumpy said he just bought a microwave for work. That's what's up. Susie said, "Do I make the dough from pizza dough?" Susie, I bought these empanada shells from the supermarket. Did I buy this? Hell no. No. So on Monday, I stopped at the market with taste tester number 3. I stopped at the market trying to get, I won't say inspiration, but to be inspired for what I was going to make for dinner on Monday. I saw the empanada shells and I was like, "Oh, hey, do you want me to make empanadas?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, cool. I'll make empanadas probably tomorrow because the shells were frozen." I'm like, "They need to thaw." She's like, "Okay." So I'm like, "All right, well, while we're here, let's see if we can find something else for dinner tonight." Couldn't find anything. That's all right. I got the empanada shells. We, boom, went home. Yesterday, I'm gonna say I picked her up from school, but yesterday I took out some beef patties. So I had some ground beef, and they were made into patties. But I'm like, yo, ground beef is ground beef. If it's a patty or if it's a chub or whatever, boom. I took out the patties, and I said, "All right, I'm gonna make empanadas today." Well, when my wife got home from work, she said, you should take me on a date." Okay. I'm like, drinking and us? Sure. So we went out and the kids were home. So my oldest, he had a flat tire. So I ended up having to get him tires yesterday. So 2 front tires on his car, used. Again, I'm broke. Used tires. And in exchange, he picked up taste test number 3 from school. But that meant that I didn't cook the empanadas yesterday. So I'm like, all right. So today, taste tester number 1 was like, he was trying to find something for lunch. And I said, "Oh, I have, just hamburgers in the refrigerator." I'm like, "Take one out and cook it, make something with it." He's like, "All right." So he made some pasta with the ground beef, and then he added bacon to it, and then he made like an Alfredo type sauce, was like a creamy sauce, and like my man, he was chefing it up. I'm like, "All right, cool." I still had to make empanadas, so that's why I made empanadas. Because I would say I had planned to make empanadas, but I planned to make empanadas. It was only like 3 days in the making. Now, I won't say today. Yep, today is still Wednesday. Don't ask me what I'm making tomorrow for dinner. But I'll find something. Oh, I did buy those ribs, and maybe I'll cook those ribs tomorrow. I don't know. But if I cook the ribs, at least they'll eat. Thanks, Russ, as always, for your support. But we are at almost the 3-hour mark. Shout out to those of you guys who are rewatching this or replaying this. Definitely appreciate you guys replaying the video. Yeah. So Bumpy, Big Man Smokehouse. Those of you guys who are on the replay gang for real. Definitely appreciate you guys. So got that boy a set of Maypops? Maypops? What are you talking about, Jonathan? May pop anytime. I mean, I know I've been up a long time today, and grumpus be grumpusing. Sure. Grumpus, I got a new water bottle today, and you were one of those people where I was like, oh, I gotta find a Grumpus sticker to put on this new water bottle. So, I want to say, yep, there's the Grumpus from, but I have some extra stickers. You'll definitely make the cut. Ooh, this new water bottle might be, maybe it'll just be YouTube, like car YouTubers, and I'll keep the barbecue stuff on my cup and my smaller water bottle. I don't know. Grumpus's swag on the way. Oh, I may pop the tires. Oh no. Luckily for me, so the one of his tires had a slow leak, and he had been, I won't say dealing with it, but he had been trying to refill the tire, and I'll say that the tires were bald, snow, and I'm like, bro, you know what? Let's just get you two updated tires, two front tires. So, I went to my guy. I have a tire guy. I went to my guy, and I'm like, this guy's name is Oscar. I'm like, Oscar, I need 2 tires for my son's car. He's like, okay. So Oscar helped him out, and of course, I had to pay Oscar for the tires. But taste lesson number 1 is straight now. So, all right. Laura said, good night, take care, bye for now, dash and all. Yeah, dude, I bring my taste test number 3, a burger and fries from a number 7 MC, and he was slamming. Yeah, buddy. Shoot, I know how that goes for sure. All right, everyone, thank you so very much for hanging out. Do you guys want to? This is for the replay. Those who are watching the replay, do you guys want to see more StreamYard streams or just me talking streams? You guys, I feel like I want to give you guys, those of you who are still here at the very end of the live stream, I want to give you guys some input, some buy-in to see what it is you would like to see. Lep, what up, man? You are, I won't say fashionably late, but listen, those of you guys who are here at the very, very end of this live stream, I am going to give you a sneak peek of a video that won't pop off until next week. But this video is of me. It's a video of me with camera equipment and my cameras. I'm like, barbecue's kind of slowed down. Let me let you guys in on the equipment I use and the cameras I use and some of the other things like that. And you guys can go out to Amazon and see the things that I've ordered. So anyway, I will say hope that helps. But I am going to go ahead and get to bed. I gotta get up in the morning. Susie said, I enjoy the live streams. Yes. Well, I appreciate that, Susie. Thank you so very much for hanging out. Definitely. But do you enjoy the live streams when I have the ability for other people to join, or is it just like you don't mind hanging out with me when I'm just on the live stream myself? I'm trying to decide if I am going to try and do more of the StreamYard streams where you guys can join me on the live stream, or if it's just something I can continue to do once a month. So Grumpus, I won't say I've been trying to figure out how I can get down there too, but I just can't afford to get down there right now. I'll say that's the big thing. So, anyway, thank you guys so very much again, as always, for hanging out. Really do appreciate you guys joining and watching the replay of the live streams, definitely. But let you be easy, man. Grumbus, take great care. Susie, thank you very much, and tell your son, keep his keep his head on the swivel, and congratulations. All right. Oh boy, Susie says I'll hang out with you either way, but I like to see other people on a live stream to put faces with names. Yep, and to hear other people's views as well, like last week when everyone was giving advice on starting a barbecue business. It was neat to hear all the point of views. Indeed, there's something about perspective, and when you hear other people's perspectives, it is, I'll say, eye-opening, but it can be eye-opening. So, thank you, Susie. All right, I'm gonna end it, because if I don't end it now or here, I could keep on talking for a whole nother hour, and that'll be one less hour of sleep I'll get, and the time that I need to get up in the morning, it's not changing. All right, guys. Thank you so very much again. I'll see you next time. Peace. Deuces.